And we're live. All right. So before we get into the discussion, I'm just going to wait until kind of like the viewer count goes up a tad, and then we can get started with this.
Sweet.
Yeah, give it about a couple of minutes or so. All right. So far, a whopping 0 viewers.
Astonishing.
I know.
I just get a
Everyone has to.
notification.
Yeah, it's a pretty big milestone because everyone goes through it. All right. I use my girlfriend's account to keep up with all the questions that go on. All right, so we got a few viewers in 6, and probably it's going to build up in a little bit. All right, so guys, Wyatt XM here, everyone's favorite YouTuber who stutters and mispronounces, and today doing another live stream, this time with Caleb of YouTube channel Ambient Sound. If you want to tell us about your channel and what you got going on it.
Pretty much. My channel just showcases vinyl, talks about music, concert reviews if need be. Haven't done one yet, but one's coming up that I want to talk about. And yeah, just sort of launching off thanks to Mr. Wyatt XM here. Did a short giveaway for something pretty awesome.
Yeah, guys, if you've not entered that, you need to change that immediately because that is a $200+ vinyl going for sale for a contest, and it's in mint condition.
Yeah, and just kind of making videos as I please. Just kind of rolling with it.
Exactly. So whenever you guys are ready, you can ask us some questions. This was just like made up on the dot for me. I was like, oh man, I could do a top 10 list or another video today, but I just want to do a live stream with someone right now, and I was in the mood for that. So yeah, Caleb, I got the questions rolling in right now. I'm on my girlfriend's account on another browser, so I can see all of it. So the first question I see is Celtic Frost or Sarcophago? I'd have to go with
Celtic Frost.
Yeah, definitely Celtic Frost. The early stuff and ending with Monotheist. I'm sorry, I think Sarcophago did a great job with their debut, but Celtic Frost beats them out.
Yeah, for me, definitely Celtic Frost. I mean, as early as I can remember starting with, extreme metal, they've always played a prominent part in, influencing me to listen to others that kind of segue off that band. So
yeah, exactly.
Hands down, Celtic Frost. Celtic Frost any day. Although I do like Sarcophago.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, Sarcophago is great again, but I don't know, they kind of ended on a little weak with their last album called The Worst. It's like pretty forgetful.
Didn't really dig that one. Heard it, and it was sort of, it kind of gave me the same effect that, maybe earlier Deathspell Omega kind of gives me. It's just like, okay, heard it again, sort of. I mean, it's good, but
yeah,
wouldn't really return to it.
All right, most disappointing live band you've ever seen? Slayer. I know I've said this a million times, and I'll say it a million times more. They were so bad the first time I saw them.
I have not had the lovely pleasure of seeing Slayer live.
Oh, that's a pleasure all in itself.
Hands down, the band, while I love their work on record, live, I cannot stomach them. I saw Fit for a King.
Oh, boy.
That was interesting because I love them on record. They're one of the first bands I've ever really checked out and learned lyrics to, but live, it just wasn't there. It's just so kind of drab. They just kind of stood there. It's just very boring. Found myself kind of just leaning up against the corner, just like, okay.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's the worst. But I know there's been other bands that are disappointing, but Slayer's always been the one that stood out to me as the worst, easily, for disappointment. Next question: what do you think about Genocide Shrines? I think they're the best band in Sri Lanka going right now.
I have to agree. I love.
I mean, Sri Lanka's got a pretty good scene going right now. Don't get me wrong, and I feel like it's just starting out. But definitely the driving force, no question, is Genocide Shrines in that area.
Oh yeah. I have to agree as well. I mean, You know, branching out right now, so I've sort of gotten in metal, you know, I like what I like, but now I'm branching out into the deeper stuff from like far away places, like, and they're probably one of the first ones that I stumbled across while on a hunt for new stuff. And hands down, being the first one that I listened to, they took it.
Exactly.
It made me have an appreciation for, you know, more underground stuff like that.
Yeah, they're also a little bit of a reason why I wanted to like venture out into like the Asian black metal scene. Stuff like, you know, Reek of the Unzen Gas Fumes, Tetragrammaticide, Aqui, stuff like that. I was like, there's definitely something hidden in that continent that no one's looking for, and I need to see it soon. And they were another one. Do you think the genre of atmospheric black metal is becoming oversaturated? Yeah. My thoughts on
no.
Yeah. Well, every genre, like I said, has its its gems and its it's kind of like bad ones and whatnot. And the problem I have with atmospheric black metal is how I look at it is like if you want anyone, your friends, family, someone new, atmospheric black metal is the best one for a gateway into black metal. It's the best one. It's not the most harshest. Exactly. Same here. That's like a big reason why. And you know, when I first got into black metal, atmospheric black metal is the easiest one. It's just not so harsh and dark, and it's just very easy to attach to, I feel like. And the problem with it is that it's a dime a dozen. It's like when you start to notice now that everything really mirrors each other, it's like who's like really the one sticking out? I mean, there's Summoning that I really love, and really that one for one. But yeah, like the atmospheric black metal page, I thought that was like the best page ever until I started to notice every time I clicked on each link, it was like, okay, that kind of sounds similar. That sounds really similar. Okay, am I listening to the same band or something?
Yeah.
So that's the biggest problem I have with it. But yeah, like every genre, there's good ones and bad ones. Like every genre.
Well, see, atmospheric black metal is a very, very. It's a close one for me because it's probably my favorite type of black metal.
Yeah.
Or should I say used to? Because now I've branched out so much further. But I started with, like you said, it's a great entry level to get into black metal. I 100% agree with that. I started out with Wolves in the Throne Room's album, Two Hunters.
Yep, that's oh my god, that's the best album. Yes,
that was the first album I started with, and the final track on that song, "I Will Lay My Bones Down Among Whatever Rocks and Roots." That was best memory of music. It was Thanksgiving, and I was just going down in the middle of the fucking bumfuck Egypt, just listening to that, and it was everything. And I'm like, this is something I want to listen to. But you know, now listening to all the newer ones, it's like, okay, they're pretty much just doing the same thing Wolves is doing here. And then, you know, another one, same thing that the guys that were copying Wolves were doing, and they're sort of segueing into like copy after copy after copy.
Exactly. Like, as much as I am a diehard Summoning fan, as much as I am, all like the wannabe Summoning bands are so bad. Like, that's what I hate. Like, Summoning, I think, has made some of the best black metal, which I know is it's a bold statement, but to me they have. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to see all the influence they've done for bands. And it's like, wow, this really sounds even worse than what I could imagine.
Yeah.
Like, the only two are Utstop and Kaladin Brood. Those are like the only two worth checking out that's like Summoning fueled. And from what I heard from Sean, Utstop isn't even going down that route anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to do something completely different.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I've been listening to a fuck ton of Kaladin Brood lately, simply because it's the time.
I can't wait to hear their cover they did with that Summoning compilation. I can't wait to hear it.
It's definitely going to be something to be held.
All right, we got.
Definitely. I
think I skipped over someone. Do you think the hype surrounding early Mayhem is justified musically, or is it all about the story around them? That's tough because
I love Mayhem, but I think a lot of it, a good percentage, is the story.
Yeah. You know, I don't know, because I do want to say, like, you know, this was like second wave black metal at the time. I mean, it kind of changed up a little bit, when you compare it to the first wave black metal a lot. Like the first wave black metal had like a lot of thrash in it, and the second wave black metal really made black metal like its own thing. How I look at it, and yeah, I mean it's a great album. I mean at the time I think Attila really changed it up vocally. Like there was nothing like that like vocally back in the 90s. Really something really very experimental. But yeah, I mean, I do have to agree a little bit. The story around it, all the shit that happened, that's just like insane. It really adds to like, all right, let's talk about this more with other people. So yeah, I mean, it just adds to it. Great album, but yeah, the whole story around it kind of made it more of like an infamous album.
I agree. That's a good way to label that. Would be infamous.
Yeah,
although
exactly.
It's the music on it.
Yeah, the music on it's still awesome. I mean, they still kill it live. I mean, they play the whole thing at the Maryland Death Fest this year, and it was awesome.
I have not seen them live. They're on my list.
Oh, you got to see them live. They're awesome.
I really want to see them live.
I remember the first time I saw them, it was Revenge, Watain, and Mayhem. Revenge was great. Mayhem, it's like everyone was just like in awe at seeing them. I felt like it.
Believe it or not, Watain, not really big on them.
No, not here. Like, it's not like I'm not big on them because, you know, they're like really silly, cartoonish, satanic beliefs that make me laugh when I read about it, what they say. It's just like, my problem is with bands like Watain and others, it's like, okay, it's black metal and what else? Okay, that like that's just all they're going off of. That just
I'll return to Lawless Darkness.
All right, that's a pretty good one. It's a pretty.
I didn't really care about Wild Hunt. Its predecessors didn't really do much for me either. So
yeah,
it's sort of
Who was a better drummer, Hellhammer or George from Nile? I'm gonna have to go with George. Not because he's faster; he's more technical, and Hellhammer has a weird obsession with triggers. I mean, both are great, but
I'll have to go with Nile as well.
Yeah, George.
Well, I don't really care for Nile's later stuff.
No.
Definitely Nile.
What is the most valuable record in your collection? I'm going to have to go Dragged into Sunlight, Hatred for Mankind.
I mean, most likely this one. Well, yeah, no, that one.
Yeah, in my box set of Summoning is another one too.
I don't really have expensive records other than a first press immolation. Well, it was a repress, but it's very, very limited.
All right.
Maybe the Pig Destroyer.
Oh, really? Pig Destroyer, which one?
Book Burner. It's first press. Not Book Burner, no. Prowler in the Yard. It's first press.
That's gotta be pricey. One thing I wanted to ask you, what do you consider album of the year right now? Like what because I'm gonna surprise a lot of people with mine. Spoiler alert, guys. I know you probably see this coming, but Unknown Thrak, I don't think they're even gonna be in my top 10 or my top 20, to be honest with you. I'm gonna make another top 50, but I can't picture myself putting Unknown Thrak in like the top 5 this year. I can't. Because I just want to clarify some stuff. As much as I did like it at first, because one of the tracks reminded me a lot of In the Constellation, The Black Widow. The problem I have with it is that I don't know what Mick is doing with this production, but good God, he's like drowning out so many guitar riffs throughout the album. Like, I'm like, you know, at first, I guess the hype for me personally, I was like, oh my God, finally another Unknown Thrak album. I can't wait. And as I'm listening to it more, I'm like, wow, that was kind of forgetful. Wow, that riff is really drawn out. Wow, I kind of forgot what I was listening to. But for what I would consider album of the year, I know this was like something I said early on in the year, but Skamish Triangle, that's an incredible album. And another one that's I could honestly see myself putting album of the year is the latest Spectre album, The Art to Disappear. That's like that's the type of album that proves that black metal is an art form, something like that. the latest Spectre album?
For me, I'm still in that stage of trying to figure that out. I know what's in the realm. I know what I have to choose from, but it's so goddamn tough. And there's still things I haven't even heard yet. And it's already December 11th.
I know, fuck. And also, I just remembered fucking Bethlehem released an album like last week.
I haven't heard that yet. I've been waiting to hear that.
That's like, like the track I heard, it sounds like old school Bethlehem. Like it's not anymore in like experimental rock. It's like old school shit.
That's what I thought as soon as I heard. I'm like, this is tracing back roots with this. Like this is gonna be really good.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now, believe it or not, it's looking like it may be a toss up between Gojira's new album, which hate me, but I love it. And this is probably going to piss a lot of people off, just like, I deleted the video because I hated it, but I did it in the year list for 2015. Back when because I started this channel January 1st of 2016. And I deleted it because I could foresee so much hate coming from that video. My album of the year for 2015 was a pop punk album. And this year it's looking like it may be a non-metal album.
Really? Oh, what will that be? Because I already did my top 10 non-metal albums of the year. I'm
really digging Danny Brown's Atrocity Exhibition.
Yes. Oh my god, that album is awesome. I put that on my list.
It's surprised me so much because I've listened to Danny Brown before, and it's like this is just like get up, turn up music, but this was like deep, and I just love it.
Yeah,
I can't stop listening to it.
It's all about like gangster shit and like drug dealing, but it's just so dark and upbeat and fucked up and just weird, and I love it.
The Earl's verse on Really Though.
Yeah.
Oh my god. See, I'm a huge Earl Sweatshirt fan, so that wrote me in there. The lyrical content and how he wrote the lyrics to it and how it just flows so perfect. I love it. And I don't know if I'm going to do, non-metal albums of the year and metal albums of the year. I have no clue. I might do that because that I want to be up there. But I don't know. I got a handful that I got to choose from.
Classy Lonely Metal asked, what's Caleb's channel's name? It's Ambient Sound, if you want to sub to him.
Yeah, be careful, though, because you might get compilations of nature sounds when you type in 2-hour-long birds, because that's what I get when I type it in.
All right, I have to go back and see some other questions that I know kind of missed out on seeing.
If Code Orange released their album this year, that would take it immediately. Big Code Orange fan. But you need to get this.
Oh, what's that? Sorry. Oh, yeah, the one Langelos album I'm missing. God.
You need to get this.
Yeah, I do, to complete it, even though you have the fucking demo tape that I'll never own.
Oh, man. Oh, God. I wish I could show you that. It's at work right now. I showed it to Patrick, and he played it. Like, I haven't played it, and he played it, and it sounds so good. It sounds
something I'll never fucking own that I would love to own.
I'll make you a promise. If I ever come across another copy, I will send it immediately to your doorstep.
Oh my god. That's just like the one thing that's hard to find by them, because they reissued some of the hardest stuff, like their debut, which thankfully they did. But fuck, that's like one of the things that's impossible to find. And I shouldn't even be complaining about the stuff like that, because I'm lucky enough that I got that J-Hoda Savadanga tape, that the Chinamasta demo tape. I can't believe someone hooked me up with that for free, and that's like limited to 30 fucking copies. And the Akitsa demo tape, which is like one of the harder things to find.
Wow, I've seen the price for that.
Yeah, for a tape, it's insanely expensive.
That's enough to prolapse your ass.
Yeah. Thoughts on Moonblood?
Love them.
Very good band. epic raw black metal. When the fuck do you hear anything about that?
Perfect for this time of year.
Yep.
Perfect for this time of year.
What is the most unnerving, uncomfortable album you've ever listened to?
Stala Gulag's albums.
Yep. I gotta be honest. I want to buy it, but like honestly, this honestly makes me want to throw up. Is Dead Reptile Shrine. The first few times I heard that, I honestly wanted to throw up. Like I felt nausea. I felt like, oh my god, I need to shut this off. So I'm going to throw up. Like it has just this thick, swampy, disgusting atmosphere. Like I've never had atmosphere feel like it made me like I could just feel my guts turn inside out when I was listening to it. It's not for everyone because it is very weird, but it's just very unnerving. Dead Reptile Shrine.
An album's never really made me physically sick except for Catalepsy's album, fucking Autopsychosis.
Oh god, those
deep
vocals. I know.
Oh, it hurts me to hear that.
Oh, yep, another good one. Giles Corey. That's a fucked up album too.
That's good.
Yes,
that's on my show that. When Canyon showed that, I looked that up and listened to it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've been wanting that for a while, but holy fuck, that thing is dark. That's like the light way to put it. I don't like it needs a new definition. Something like that, Giles Corey.
I tend to I'm a little afraid when I go into record black metal or write it, because every time I do, it just takes the darkest turn. Because I don't write lyrics before I record. I go into the studio and then we write it while we just kind of play and write what we like. And then, hey, we like that. Let's work off of that. And it always goes in the most fucked up direction. I don't know why.
That's what makes it better.
The final track on the self-title, which we will be repressing, which is I'll talk about that later. But final track on that Spy Sheet, can't listen to it. I can't, because it just freaks me out because of that night in the process of recording. I really don't want to go into details, but shit went down.
It must be something good to hear then. What is a band you cannot get enough of at the moment?
Carrick Ongren.
For me, obviously Kitsa. I'm really starting to dig a lot of Purient now, like a lot of Purient. I'm really starting to dig his shit. And I've seen live videos of his performances. Oh, that looks too good. That looks way too good. Purient.
Carrick Ongren and Burzum are right now what I've been playing these two records on repeat lately. From the Depth of Darkness and Ramadan. Can't stop playing. And my new turntable actually has a feature that will reset it back and just play one side over and over again. So.
Oh my god, what brand is that? That sounds amazing.
I have a Technics. It's an old one. It's a Technics something. I traded up from the old one, which was a Audio-Technica LP120, and I got a Technics because I've heard older ones sound better.
Yeah.
I got that. I had no clue it did that until I took it home and it was finished with the first song and it lifted up and it moved. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yes, don't have to get up now.
Yeah, I'm sitting my ass here. Do it for me. It's nice. It's very nice. And the receiver I just bought doesn't fucking work, so I have to return it.
Oh. Yeah, but those are the ones. Thoughts on Lord Mantis and Macabre? Lord Mantis is amazing, and Macabre I don't really give the attention it deserves.
Lord Mantis, love him. Macabre, don't really listen to him that much. Probably should, like you said, but I haven't given him a fair shot.
Oh, which decade is the best in metal in your opinion? This decade.
I agreed. I mean, a lot of people would give it shit, 90s.
Yep, everyone's
going
to say, stuff. Yep, 80s, 90s, no, Because now we're in a decade where everyone's experimenting, everyone's kind of bringing back the sound, or everyone's kind of doing the modern touch. Like, we get the best of all three worlds. So I don't know how you could say this year or that, or the years before were better, when we're just consistently improving, how I look at it.
I agree, yeah. This year, I mean, the decade we're in now, compared, looking back to when Dark Throne was, releasing like a blaze in the northern sky, there's so much more, I don't want to say options, but there's a more bigger variety to choose from, because, I mean, you can only hear so many times that repetitive riff from Transylvanian Hunger.
Yeah.
And now you have like all these people, combining like crust and shit with it, like these dudes, Young and in the Way.
Yep.
Fantastic example. They're doing something right now that I just think is absolutely genius. And yeah, there's so much more to choose from now.
Death metal album of the year?
Ooh. Haven't given death metal much of a listen this year, but I don't know if you count it, but the new Death Spell Omega is kind of good. They're kind of death metal-y.
Yeah, it's more black metal, like avant-garde, but yeah, that album's awesome. But that's gonna be a tough one for me. I want to say Blood Incantation. I want to say that, but I feel like there was one other one I was gonna say. I guess I go with Blood Incantation right now. That album's awesome.
Death metal's never really been my forte. Of course, I love Dying Fetus. I love, shit like that, Cannibal Corpse, whatever. But, now it's not really something I seek out to listen to. I've just kind of burnt myself out on it. I'll still listen to it if something cool is an elf, but right now I'm focusing on black metal and more out there kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Accessible.
Someone said about 90s was so much better for black metal. Here's how what I think. All right, the 90s were great, were amazing actually, but there are bands still bringing that sound out. Like you said, you can't find much modern black metal. Check out everything off of Ancient Records, this label from Sweden. The dude who runs it, he has like a few projects going. And good God, dude, it's incredible. Azithalthath. Fuck, the amount of times I've listened to that, I'm amazed that the record and my LP is not broken. And the other project he's in, Mystic, incredible. I've been eyeing that for a while, even though the cheapest I can find it is $40. And his other one that goes for like hundreds of bucks, and I'm lucky I even have one, is Beketh Hexamu. Pretty sure that's the right way to say it.
Yeah.
That oh my God, that's meant to play on vinyl. If you bought that on CD, you're selling yourself short. That is meant for vinyl. That's one of those records that I know I'm going to sound like an elitist person for formats, but that's meant for vinyl, that release by Beketh Hexamu. Yep, Cathelis. Yeah, Cathelis is another great death metal album from this year. Cathelis.
Death metal sort of is one of those things that, when I'm kind of burnt out on modern artists that I'm listening to, like I said, Clark Congren and Burzum right now.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of switch over there and check out death metal album from here, band from here, Greensboro, False Prophet. I'll put them on. They're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not really something I intentionally get excited about anymore, unless it's something really cool.
Yeah, I mean,
really out there.
There are still a lot of great death metal bands. I know a lot of good. I think the best label for death metal. If you want some of the best modern death metal, just check out everything on Dark Descent. That's a great, fantastic label, Dark Descent. Not only that, they have like a sale every month.
That is true. I see that in my email like every so often. I'm like, wow, again?
Yeah,
Okay.
like, oh, we're having a 20% off sale. Everything's 15% off. It's like, didn't you just have a sale last week?
Exactly.
Are you a fan of Leviathan? If so, what is your favorite album by him?
Yes, True Creator, True Horror. In discussion.
I know this always gets me like confused looks, but I like Leviathan, but it's nothing I would like talk about consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've said a few times, like, yeah, he's got good stuff, but I could never see myself buying all the records, getting the tattoo. Like, I just think he's like just another good act in the crowd to me. All right, again, it's not terrible. It's not like I hate him. It's just, to me, he's just another good act within the realm of like extreme music, in my opinion. That's how I look at Leviathan. But if I had to pick, I'd have to say, I'd say Scar-Sighted, actually. He really did a great job at that.
See, this is probably why people hate me so much for my 2015 end of the year. Scar-Sighted was on that list.
Yeah. Oh, and you put a pop punk thing over him.
Yeah.
I put him like 25th in my end of the year list.
I just didn't connect with that album as good as I thought I was.
I mean,
True Creator, True Horror has been the only Leviathan I have actually connected with and said, okay, I really, really like this. I'm going to get this on vinyl. I'm going to spin this. I like this. This is the only word from him that I've done that. Other than Disaster and Leviathan Split.
Oh, yeah.
I also really love that.
Yep. That sells. What else we got? Gotta look back a little bit. Don't be afraid to ask questions, people.
Ask me something. You don't know me that well. It can be anything. I have no filter. I don't care.
I know this guy. I'm like, hey, Dank Buds and Black Metal. Oh, shit.
Hey.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I saw on his Facebook he's working on a video. It's been like, what, like 6 months since this fucker made a video already?
It's been a fucking long time. I've been waiting. I want to see some good shit, man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, boy, I can't wait. Oh, man. Can't wait to see that. Favorite movie?
Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, there's too many to pick. Like, if you do it by genres, maybe I can answer, but, like, I fucking can't. War metal suggestions. Here's the thing about war metal. I like it when I'm in the mood, but I have to be in the right mood to like it, because it's, let's be honest, war metal is insanely one-sided. Let's be honest, okay? But it's understandable, though, it's one-sided, because it's called war metal. But
yeah,
one band I really enjoy, Titan Blood.
Oh my god, I need to get fucking 7 chalices.
Dude, you know how pissed I am? At Maryland Death Fest, someone was selling the first press, like the only press for that matter, for like $50. And I was like, oh man, that's really expensive. Yet my fucking haul was like 50 minutes long. I should have bought it when I had the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that album, when I heard like the intro Hormass, it literally gave me chills. And then the intro is just, god damn, this is so crushing.
Yeah, exactly.
This is so fucking like sadistic. I just love it, dude. I need it.
Oh god.
I've been eyeballing it on Discogs, but
I know they got an EP coming like next week, I think, or something. Like out of the blue. I just saw someone share something about it.
I've not heard about that.
You haven't?
I've not heard about that.
Yeah, dude. They're coming out with one very soon. Like just out of nowhere.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Pseudo God's another great one.
I'm iffy with them. I'm sort of hit or miss with them. It's like when I listen to them when I'm in the mood for them, I love it. I love it. But as soon as I burn out on it, I want nothing to do with it because I just can't picture me listening to it. It's so weird.
Favorite Mexican black or Black Death band? I'm like 90% sure, I might have forgotten, but I'm pretty sure Uvia is from Mexico. Because if he is, it's an easy pick, Uvia.
Uvia. I don't think I've heard of them.
Oh, dude, it's such a bittersweet fucking band because this dude's making like some of the best shit you'll hear, but he's gonna end it soon. And when he
every time I discover a new band, it always disbands.
Yep, it's gonna disband. That's the fucking worst. But from what I heard, when he plays live, which I will never see because that's impossible, he plays it, I think, in the dark, like pitch black dark. You don't see a damn thing.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool to witness.
Yeah.
Sort of like Dragged into Sunlight.
Yep, only God knows if... Yep, and as well, it's impossible to get on vinyl. Like, if you own a Uvia vinyl, don't give that up in your life because you'll never, ever get it back.
I've made quite a few mistakes.
Yep, same here.
Trading stuff.
Biggest mistake I made is I had a chance to get, I think it's called Achilles, the Dreaming Eye, Achilles or something like that. I had so many fucking opportunities to get it off the label, and that was it for $20. Now it's going for $100. I made a big mistake with that.
If I were to ever get it, I'd have to get the clear because I'm very particular about, pressing and stuff.
I mean, when I have the opportunity, I will get the limited version. When I have the opportunity.
If it's an album I love, if it's an album I absolutely love, I don't care if it's on black. I don't care if it's blue. I don't care if it's fucking clear with dicks imprinted on it. I'll get it.
Yeah. But when I have the opportunity to get the special edition, I will. Like my Aranzi Pazuzu and Spectre albums, I all got the opportunity to get the limited edition ones, which go for big money.
Mm-hmm. Back to Mexican bands. I think these dudes are from Mexico. Gorge. Love them. When it comes to death metal, I'll go to them.
Or how do you spell Uvia? It's actually LLUVIA, I think. I know the L's are silent because a lot of people at first were saying Luvia, but it's Uvia. Yep, exactly.
There's another one from Mexico that I know. I think it's Hack something. Hackovitz, I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
I dig them.
But I think another reason why I haven't explored that many Mexican black metal bands is because believe it or not, and I brought this up a few times, I know this is going to be really hard to believe, but there is an NS Mexican black metal band, as stupid as that sounds. Exactly. And oh my God, when I listened to it, I couldn't stop laughing because this is so bad. Because I wish I could remember the name or find it again because it's just so funny. But it's really raw, really badly produced, obviously. But the chorus is so terrible because he a little bit of rambling screeches, like he's like rah rah rah. Then all of a sudden he does a laugh like in the chorus and he goes ha ha ha, and it's like he does it like 5 fucking times. Oh my God!
I gotta hear that, man. That sounds like
I need to find it again because oh man, it was just so priceless.
Oh my God! Yeah, there she is. My girlfriend's actually really, really pissed off at me for giving this away in a giveaway.
Oh, the dragon.
I think she loves it more than I do. And the copy I have at the store, it constantly plays while I'm there. Nothing else plays while I'm at that store. This plays all the time at that store. But this is the one that normally I keep here to listen to, and I'm giving her away, and she is so upset with me. You
have another pressing, right?
Yeah, I do, but she just she wants to, because the other one I keep at the store. I don't take it home.
Mm-hmm.
And she loves this band so much, she's getting the fucking moon tattooed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you know what's funny too?
It's crazy.
Right when we got back from Maryland, I mean, me and Unique were just talking about Dragged to Sunlight the whole time. Like back home, we were like, "Oh my god, what did we just see?" And we get back home, and I couldn't stop talking about them. And believe it or not, the person who got me to be like, "Wyatt, just buy it," is her. She's like, "Wyatt, just buy the damn thing." Like, I had no thoughts about doing it when I saw that price, and she was the one that's like, "Wyatt, just buy the damn thing already."
She held when she saw the video, she went in here. She's like, "You're what, motherfucker? Like, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Where is it?" I'm like, "I'm not telling you because I know you're gonna grab it and take it." But no, I'm gonna gift her the other one for Christmas, so she can own it. I mean, we live in the same fucking house. If I need it, it's right there. And we only have one turntable, so if she's gonna play it, she's playing it in here. I've gotten where I don't really play it that much, though.
Ooh, any black metal bands you dislike? This is always a fun question that gets me a lot of hate.
Not big on Satyricon.
No, I mean Medieval Times is great, but
and believe it or not, another one that might give me a little bit more hate. If I have to listen to Satyricon, it's The Age of Nero. And nothing else.
Like honestly, the Medieval Times is like the only one I will play, but like other than
that one's just so raw.
Yeah, exactly.
It's such an odd 180 from like if you listen to Age of Nero, it sounds like an anthem black metal. Like it's you can memorize the riffs. That's just like makes you want to do this. It makes you want to recreate the cover to Transylvanian Hunger.
Yep. And what's Knockmistium? I don't like Knockmistium.
I love Knockmistium.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, I love him.
I don't like Knockmistium. I don't like Inquisition. Boy.
Knockmistium, there's one album that they did. I think it's something Genocide Machine or something system. I don't know. But I love that one. I really, really like that. I'm not big on Creebang, believe it or not.
Those are like the ones I really don't care for. There's probably others too, but I just like they're like
yeah, there's quite a few more.
Yeah, but I just kind of forget all about them.
I like Streetboard, but
yeah, he's all right. Like it's just like it felt like when they did that interview, Noisy. It's like they're like, oh, let's just. I guess we got to use him in this. I guess that's how his interview came off.
I guess you got Jeff Whitehead, fucking rest. Like everybody wants to see this man speak, and then you have Scott Connor. Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah, that was insanely interesting. Then just out of nowhere, it's us.
And then it's just him.
Yeah, like
yeah, I like trees and stuff. You know, logs are great.
I come here in the cave and just feel. It's like what the fuck? Get it off this guy already! Oh man.
I mean, it's just like I saw my first thoughts on it because I was talking to my girlfriend about it. She's like, "Did you see this?" I'm like, "Yes, I've seen it more than once." And I'm just talking about like, you know, Jeff, you know, he's been through some shit. He makes some really powerful music. Scott, Jesus Christ, this man's been through things that no man should be through. Go through, I mean. And then you got this guy, you know, trees are cool.
Yeah, exactly. Man.
I mean, I love nature too. I love taking walks in nature, but Jesus Christ, lay down naked on the grass and just sit there for an hour. I mean,
yeah.
Figure out something else to do with your time.
Are you into death metal? No fusions, just straight up death metal. One band I really like that is just straight up death metal that they're releasing a new album soon is Discarnate. That is some powerful fucking shit. Like the vocalist is very signature sounding. It doesn't really he just has like a really strong voice and whatnot. And from and I know they've had some lineup changes, but Discarnate, easy favorite.
Well, this is gonna kind of hop on a bandwagon here, but Cannibal Corpse.
Yep.
Tomb of the Mutilated's one of my all-time favorite albums.
I hope you know Reek of the Unzen Gas Fumes just released a 4-way split. I've known about that for a while, but I find it weird. Why the fuck is Reek of the Unzen Gas Fumes doing a split with Durst Strummer? That makes no sense. Yeah, exactly. Durst Strummer is practically a Nazi black metal band. Like, there's no, like, you can just tell they are. Why are they doing a split? I mean,
album covers.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't even have to listen to it.
I mean, the only thing that makes sense is because Germany and Japan worked together in a war, but
I mean, yeah.
But I just don't understand that. That just doesn't make any sense to me when I found out about that.
I actually haven't. I haven't heard of the 4-way split, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta check that out.
Oh man.
I mean, I love this drummer. They're pretty good.
No, it's a hit or miss for me.
Yet again, I mean, I've probably stated this before. I don't care that they're NS. I really don't. I like the music.
Yeah, exactly. Good. I mean, my
They're like Aryan Blood. I'll listen to them.
Oh my god, I want that. I want those records so bad. Oh my god. Fuck. You know what's crazy too? I actually have a new record store that opened up near me, like 5 minutes away from me. Dude, fuck, man. You know, this guy has such good black metal. It's a lot of NS bands that Armageddon will never have. Like, he has a lot of, like, first presses. I mean, yeah, I got that Argoslent record, which, oh, man, that was a nice score. But, oh, my God, he's got, like, he's got a lot of, like, Nocturnal Mortem. A lot. And it's like, you know, on Discogs it goes for, like, $60, which is still overpriced. But why are you trying to sell it for $150? And some of these, and he has these Sabat albums, okay, for $300. I'm like, there is no way anyone's ever going to buy a Sabat album for $300. No one will ever do that.
I wouldn't pay $100.
Yeah.
If you want to be quite honest, I wouldn't even pay $100.
Like, even if you took away a zero, that's still like $20 overpriced.
That's cold, but I mean,
yeah, no,
true.
No, it's true. It's like, dude, cut these in half, and maybe I won't even think about it if you cut them in half. Like, they're like overpriced by like 75%.
Well, see, this is sort of the same thing with the place that I work for. The guy, my boss, he'll get stuff in and he'll put it out for an insane amount of money. I'm like, dude, it really. You don't need to do that. You just don't. It's ridiculous because he has a Swallow the Sun, one of their albums that I don't really know what it is because I've never seen it until somebody brought it in. He's got it up there for like $200. Searched it up. It's like $50.
Yeah. No, like seriously, if you're gonna have a record store, like at least use Discogs as like a reference to prices, and still lower them.
He doesn't do that.
You got to.
He swears up and down like he keeps track of everything. He knows how much shit's worth. I'm like, no, dude. You're not going to sell that. You're not going to move that unless you lower that a little bit.
Oh, man.
Question for everybody here. Either I'm just fucking stupid or this is actually something that nobody knows much about. Does anybody know what this is? This 7-inch? It's a band called Church Bazaar, The Liberating Darkness.
No.
Never fucking heard of it. I picked it up and I'm like, okay, why not? It's like $1. I've never fucking heard of it. And it's off of Hell's Headbangers. Mm-hmm. So, and I think it's 2008. I'm not sure. But it's quite an interesting listen.
Mm.
I love this picture of this dude. He looks so pissed off. He looks so out of it. All these guys are like, yeah, and he's just like, fuck everything.
Oh boy, we got everyone talking about NS now in our little conversations.
That's gotta be fun. Where I stand on NS, I don't really care.
No, like I obviously don't support the ideology. I never will. It's fucking dumb. But, yeah, there are some, I mean, like, there are some good and there are some bad NS bands. Like, Array and Blood, I think, is absolutely fucking incredible. even though their lyrics are so fucked up. Reek of the Unzen Gas Fumes isn't. Pest Noir used to be, and they're amazing. Like, they have $60 vinyl that I would honestly buy. Pest Noir. They, oh my god, and I keep forgetting this one. They're off of Blacker Than Dark, which that label has some really killer shit. Even though half the roster is NS, but it's really good NS. There's a French black metal band on that label. The Order of the Master's Head, I think it's called. Oh my god, that is awesome.
That is something by Aryan Blood I would spend money on.
Yeah, but it's fucking blacklisted on Discogs, which is retarded as shit.
See, I don't understand, which, I mean, this is all personal preference and, like, personal opinion, but I don't understand why NS stuff is banned simply because they hate a specific handful of people and they talk bad against a specific handful of people. When you got bands literally talking about wanting to literally wipe everyone off the face of the earth, including themselves. Like, I mean, this album is called Hatred for Mankind.
That honestly aggravates the shit out of me.
I don't get it, but
like, honestly, there are so many, and not only that, like, why is it like a specific group? Like, fucking Goat Moon is okay, which that's an NS band.
That bothers me as well.
Yeah. Does it have to be like absurdly underground NS bands that have to be blacklisted? That like that makes no sense.
I was talking to a friend of mine just specifically about that. Like, why is Goat Moon?
Oh yes, by the way, it's Order of the Death Head, that NS French band. Thanks so much for clearing that up for me. And I mean, yeah, Discogs doesn't want to have their website be associated with what, you know, Nazis and whatnot, but it's like there's still some NS bands that are okay. That's what just doesn't make any sense. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Hey Wyatt, I'm getting 3 Pest Noir albums on vinyl. Ooh, I'm fucking jealous of you. How about that?
I own 2 Dragged in the Sunlight copies.
I own every pressing of Summoning's Meanest Morgul. That was a really douchey thing.
I didn't until you mentioned it in your video, I did not know how much the black copy.
Dude, I can't believe the reissues of Summoning have already tripled in price on Discogs. That got me eye rolling so much.
I'm just waiting for a Hatred for Mankind repress.
I don't want that to happen for another 5 years, because I will be really mad if that gets repressed. I will swear up and down if that gets repressed within a year. The money I spent for it, that better not get repressed. That better not.
I went up 100% on like cost for it, because the copy I have here, I paid $45 for this one.
You know, that's crazy. That's a steal price. Normally that's a ripoff, but that's a steal price.
And the other one I paid over 100. I paid 150 for it, but I mean, still in total I paid maybe what you paid for one. Which, I mean, it's only because I didn't go through Discogs to get it. Both copies I got were from that record store, because a dude came in. How I got the first one, a guy came in and he was like, yeah, I got this box of records, you know, want to sell them to you guys. There is mainly metal, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, sure, we take metal, no doubt. And I was flipping through it, and Patrick pulled out, you know, he pulled out Immortal, he pulled out a few Dark Throne like represses, you know, a couple Mayhem Back on Blacks, and then he pulled that one. I'm like, hand that to me right now. I'll be having that. What do you want for it? He's like, 150. I'm like, take my money, hand that to me.
Oh my god.
And the other one Patrick tracked down when he went to Charlotte for a record show, and he's like, I found another copy of this, $40. You want it? I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
Why not? So in total, I paid maybe 100, 200.
Wait, yeah, that's right. Discogs also sells Screwdriver records too, which that really makes no sense. That's an NS punk band, like one of the first ever National Socialist bands in general.
Discog sells Burzum, right? Which, I mean, they're, in terms of NS, they're not the first one I think of.
Yeah,
but they
but
still sell Burzum. And I get Burzum isn't entirely an NS band, but I mean, dude, have you seen Varg? Have you ever heard a word he said?
Yeah, it's very, very, very unkind.
I sold a Burzum record on Discogs, actually. Sold Phil Sopham when I had 2 copies of it. I had the black and I had the clear with the brown and white splatter. I sold that one to the guy. Favorite Burzum, by the way. Well, no, From the Depths of Darkness, favorite Burzum. That's off second.
All right, let's try to find another question because we've been on NS for quite a while now.
We have. It's never a bad subject to be on.
No. Especially on YouTube and metal YouTubers.
You're treading in deep waters there. That's. Watch your back, because someone will shoot you over that kind of shit.
So do you guys like Bloodbath? Of course. I really wish Michael from Opeth would stay in it, but had to lose interest.
Grandmother Funeral was fantastic. It was the first where I started with them.
Favorite progressive avant-garde metal band? I mean, I don't know any bands that are both that, but favorite avant-garde band, straight up, Folk. That is very easy to answer. Never before has anything been so experimental and so fun. Like, it's weird, but like in the funnest way.
Mm-hmm. Avant-garde, I mean, I guess you could put Portal in that category. Portal, probably. My mind, Portal is what I listen to when I want to give my mind a challenge.
Yep. Ah, man.
That or Dillinger. Dillinger's kind of odd how they memorize how to play all that shit.
Yeah, I don't know what to consider Dillinger Escape Plan. I've heard so many different ways.
I love Dillinger. I love Dillinger ever since One of Us is a Killer.
Yep, that's a killer album. If you could create a pressing of any album, what record would it be and what color? I would love if Human Serpent would press a vinyl already. I would love that if Human Serpent would do that. And just on straight up black.
It's already pressed.
What?
No, not that. I was going to say.
Oh, what's yours?
It's already pressed like a couple different times. And it's not that easy to get your hands on. I mean, it's easy. You can get it, but most of it's going to be a Drakkar pressing.
A what?
I'd love to get Mutilation, Vampires of Black Imperial Blood.
Yep.
On like an available one that's not a Drakkar pressing, like something that I can just pay like $20 for and get.
Yep. I hear you.
Or Satanic War Master, something. I'm not even gonna try. Not gonna try. Love that one. If I could get those two, I mean, I guess on red. Fuck it, red looks cool. And just pay $20 to get it. That'd be cool.
Someone asked, "What was that label for good modern black metal? Ancient? Yeah, it's Ancient Records. That's the name of it."
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it has like a lot of like it's not really. It's a distro. Like if you search it up on Google and then find it, it's just like this little flyer page or whatever. Like I've never really gotten on the distro itself. I don't know. Like I need to look more into it. But another good label too that I just bought a few shit off of that's very, very good, just as good actually, is Fallen Empire.
Oh yeah.
I need to like take that off my bookmarks because good God, I just buy all the time off that place.
I got Scafe from there.
Yep, that's where I think a lot of people did.
Didn't get the second one because I was late on that, but I got the first one. Actually, believe it or not, still haven't even heard the second.
The second one? I remember when that came out, I was like, wow, this is going to be album of the year. And now it's like...
Yeah, I know. Everybody was talking about, like, yeah, this is like, oh my God. And then,
yeah, it was like a death metal version of Deathspell Omega.
I can see that. We categorize Scafe as that, but I still need to listen to Scafe too.
Yep, that's a great album. What non-Western country do you think has the best black metal scene right now? Sweden. They're really killing it right now, Sweden. Portugal's another one. They're coming out with some good stuff.
Yeah, fuck it, Sweden. Yeah, I was gonna say I was thinking. Yeah, Sweden. Fuck it.
Yeah. Favorite Swedish black metal band? Man, I'd have to go with Azizalthath.
I still have not heard their shit. I've heard you talk about them.
The Manifestations. Oh my God, I need to get the album out because now it's like I fucking forgot the name. Give me a second, I need to show you it because it's pricey on Discogs, but oh my God, I got it for a steal of like $40. Hold up.
So it's just you and me now. How you doing?
Yep, right here. Well, Evil. Let me just. Yeah, Evil Manifestations Against Mankind. This album, I cannot get enough of this damn thing. I've listened to this easily 3 dozen times. Not even exaggerated. It is so. That album is so damn good. So damn good.
Swedish black metal. Arcanum.
Arcanum?
I love Arcanum. They're so fucking cheesy with the troll shit, but I love it. I can't get enough of it. Fran Martyr is probably on the top list of one of my all-time favorite black metal albums in general. Because it's one of the first ones I heard.
Oh, sorry. Best country for raw black metal? The Netherlands.
I can agree with that. Well,
the Dutch have Maurice and Kenneth.
UK is doing some pretty cool stuff.
Yep, they have Wodria Malmsteen, which, yeesh, I thought Black Salice was raw.
I know. That was like, I heard that, even coming from Candelabrum, like that was still more raw, or more like lo-fi. I'm like, wow, how, like, can you get more tin can black metal in this? Like, this is fantastic.
The only thing that rivals that is noise. Shit.
Yeah. Well, like, Stalag Gulag, they're not even really a band.
No, I don't consider them a band. They're just some weird experimentation shit gone wrong.
They're not really a band, but that's pretty fucking raw shit. It's I don't even...
I mean, it's real people.
I mean, it's people making, I guess, if you want to call it art.
I don't know, it's really different. Favorite black and thrash band. I know I sound like everyone else, but Bathory, I'm sorry. The stuff he did, Bathory is easily the best black and thrash. I know I sound like everyone else, but yeah, him. But if we're gonna talk about something other than that, other than the cliche answer, one band that has like a lot of potential is Occult Burial.
I haven't even listened to that. Really good.
That literally sounds like it was recorded in the 80s. It literally has that sound.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I get this a lot too. I don't know how to say this dude's name, but it's Ngulga. If anyone can see that, all right, in the comment and like in all the stuff. See, I have a love-hate for this dude because he has so much shit in his Discogs. discography so much that I like some of it, but a lot of it is just like, all right, this is just being weird for the sake of being weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I like him and I dislike him at the same time, that project. That's why I never bring him up in a lot of like discussions about noise black metal.
Black Thrash, I guess you could consider these guys Black Thrash. Destroyer 666.
Yep, that's another great band. Great band.
Cold Steel for an Iron Age poster right there. Phoenix Rising is in there, and
nice.
Our Bedroom.
Oh,
love them, dude. Speaking of Satyricon, they're right above me. Talking about Satyricon earlier. Right
Thoughts on Worm Rot?
Voices is fantastic.
Yes, their latest album I love because they added so much crust to it.
Exactly. I filmed a review of that album that I still haven't put up yet.
Oh, you need
and
to.
That's the one thing that I pointed out was how much of a crust feel I got from it.
Yep.
And that's honestly what made me like it as much as I do.
Catharsis for Black Thrash. I wouldn't really like. They have a tendency to become very thrashy, but I guess if you want to consider them, they are a great band. Catharsis. What else we got? Archgoat versus Black Witchery. Archgoat, hands down. Archgoat.
Yeah. I'd say Archgoat. I love the dude's vocals. They're so deep, so fucking nasty. I love Black Witchery too, but
yeah, Black Witchery killed it at the Hell's Head Bash, but Archgoat is just I think just way better in terms of like any
fucking backpatch for Archgoat.
Yep.
I got the slip mat of Archgoat. I got a poster of Archgoat. I got it all.
Someone said about Black Witchery being boring. To be honest with you, some of their releases are very boring. It's just blast beat, power chords, yelling. That's all it is for like 40 minutes. Some of their releases. Oh, now we got Revenge or Archgoat. I'd have to go with Archgoat again.
Yeah,
Revenge.
I like Revenge.
Revenge is very one-sided. That's my problem with Revenge.
Well, I think I can only listen to Revenge for so long.
Yeah, no, because for me, Revenge, it's 25 minutes, then it's done. That's how I look at them.
I can only listen to Revenge, even in Totalitarian. I can listen to them a little bit easier than
Revenge. In Totalitarian, I'm going to be honest, I've lost a lot of likeness to them. I have. Oh, before we get into Titan Blood. Oh my God, that's not even a question. That's not even a question. But see, my problem with Totalitarian is that I'm like, all right, it was cool when I saw them live. It really gave me like this, emotion of like being terrified. And I took a picture with him, which yes, I know everyone. I looked scared as shit. I get that. Okay, we've gone over this. But my problem with Totalitarian is that yes, it's noise. There's black metal. There's grindcore. You would think I would love it. That's like all three of the, for me. That's it. But the problem with it is that half the album is just a dude talking, and it's just like this deep voice that's just like humans and all hatred, and it's like then right after that, all I hear is Antichrist Kramer going, "Arr, arr, arr," and then it ends. I'm like, and people are saying this is amazing.
I don't get how Sean does it.
No, like Antichrist Kramer, that's like that's all it is. And it's like, okay, cool, I guess.
Tetragrammaticide.
Oh, J-O-S. Yeah, Tetragrammaticide. I mean, what I like about it's actually Yotis, the J is silent, someone told me about it. But, see, Tetragrammaticide set the bar. And Yoda Savadanga kind of just reached up to them. But I'd have to give it to Tetragrammaticide for like creating that bar first of all. Black metal, death metal, and noise. You've really started the bar now. Yeah, I kind of like those questions. These guys or those guys. I like those questions.
Oh, thoughts on Immolation? Love Immolation.
Yep, very good band. Very, very good.
Really love Immolation.
I'm surprised. Like the last time they did a tour in the States, I remember was like 3 years ago. Goat Penis or Revenge? Gonna have to go with Goat Penis. Yep. Oh,
I love saying that name as well.
Yeah.
I think we've established that we just don't really care for Revenge that much.
I know Man, me and you agree on a lot so far.
Oh fuck.
Deicide or Cannibal? Oh, that's tough because I'm not a big fan of either.
Cannibal Corpse for me.
I'm gonna go with Cannibal Corpse just because the Cannibal Corpse doesn't have Glenn Benton in it.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the Abath album? I think it's just
like
it's a likable album, but it's not a great album. It's likable but not great. How I look at it.
When I listened to it, I thought it was gonna be something new. But
yeah,
I mean, it just kind of sounded like
Immortal. Like it was.
Dillinger Escape Plan. Yes,
Entombed or Dismember? Ooh, that is a toughie.
Entombed for me. Definitely Entombed.
Yeah,
I own more of their records.
Yeah, I'd say Entombed. That's a tough one though. That's a good one. That's tough.
I like this or questions. These are good.
Yeah. So far, me and Caleb have not disagreed about anything so far. Like we are like, I think 5 for 5.
Grave. Ooh. Grave. Cryptopsy. Yes.
Yeah, I'd have to go with Grave too.
Oh God, that
Dying Fetus or Vital Remains. God fucking damn it.
That hurts to read.
Dying Fetus. I'm gonna have to go with Dying Fetus. I mean, I only got fucking Reign Supreme tattooed on me.
I don't know.
What about you?
Man.
That is
Christianized.
Yeah, that's fuck. We got a lot. What were you gonna say?
Dying Fetus, I'm gonna have to.
All right.
I listened to them longer, more thoroughly.
Yep. Death or Morbid Angel?
Death.
Yep, Death. Way more diverse. Ooh, this is a tough one. Asking Alexandria or Sleeping with Sirens. Oh God.
Oh, God, dude. Hold on.
Which one's more MySpace fueled? Is the better question.
You know, I can't make that decision because I own every one of their albums, and I can't look at it from a sense of what do I own more from.
Archgoat or Blasphemy? Archgoat easily.
Archgoat, yeah, definitely. I don't really.
Archgoat or Titan Blood? Fuck, that's a tough one.
Titan Blood. I'm gonna get to go with Titan Blood.
I'm leaning more on Titan Blood. Titan Blood's album's Death. Oh man, that is, whoa.
Sepultura, by the way, definitely.
For what?
Voivod or Sepultura.
Yeah. Megadeth or Metallica? Neither.
If I had to say Metallica,
I'd say Metallica. I'd say Metallica because they have Ride the Lightning. That's an awesome album.
If somebody had a gun to my head, I'd go with Metallica.
Mayhem or Bathory? Bathory.
Mayhem.
Finally, we got a different one now. Finally,
I gotta go with Mayhem. Whitechapel or Suicide Silence? Whitechapel. They have somatic defilement under their belt. I have to give them that. Meth or cocaine?
I want to say Suicide Silence because I really did enjoy them when I was a sophomore in high school. I'll say that.
Meth or cocaine? We were not cocaine because I actually was.
Yeah, definitely cocaine. Cocaine's not as bad.
I've done quite a bit of cocaine in my life.
Celtic Frost or Venom? That's not even a fucking
Celtic
question.
Frost.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, here's a tough one for you, Caleb. Atmospheric black metal or black gaze?
Oh, that hurts.
Yep.
Black gaze.
Black gaze. Lantilus and Alcé are kind of sided on that.
Melting Sun isn't my. It's not like that's my favorite album of all time.
Yeah.
Tits or ass? I'm an ass man.
Yeah, ass. Akitsa Revenge. Are you, dude? Come on.
What?
Come on.
Akitsa.
Come on. If you watch like one of my updates, it's only like my vinyl updates now are just Akitsa and hey guys, I got 2 other things.
Right.
Ooh, Nightbringer or Negative Plane?
Nightbringer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Nightbringer.
Nightbringer.
Ooh, here's a tough one. Celtic Frost or Bathory?
Celtic Frost. Anything Celtic Frost, or I'm gonna have to go with Celtic Frost.
Yeah, I'm gonna side with Celtic Frost.
Unless you say Celtic Frost and Lamppost.
Because let's. I know Celtic Frost had that glam metal album, which we want to forget. But Bathory, the middle part of Bathory is very unstable for me.
Black metal or post rock? Black metal.
Yeah, I guess I go with black metal because of all the different genres it has. Black grind or black death? Black grind. Any day.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Segueing off of Death and Morbid Angel, Malevolent Creation or Morbid Angel? Oh. I'd have to go with Malevolent Creation.
Yeah, Malevolent Creation doesn't have that Morbid Angel album that we all talk about.
Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi.
They taste the fucking same. When a waitress says, "Can I have a Coke?" and she's like, "Is Pepsi okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's the same fucking thing." Post rock or experimental hip hop? Post rock. I'm just getting into experimental hip hop.
Possessed or Ancient? Ooh, Possessed.
Yeah, Possessed.
Oh,
Mayhem, Darkthrone, or Emperor?
Darkthrone. Yeah,
Darkthrone has it.
In the night cycle. See, believe it or not, I'm actually Mayhem isn't in the picture for me for this question. It's Darkthrone or Emperor.
Yeah.
Because when I look back, I think of Darkthrone and Emperor. I think of Mayhem, but when it comes to that first wave Norwegian stuff, I think of Darkthrone and Emperor.
Yeah.
And I'd have to go with Darkthrone because Transylvanian Hunger is...
It is. It's an awesome album. No, you can't deny that.
Nails or Trap Them?
Ooh. Trap Them. I have to go with Trap Them on that one.
Nails.
All right. Exhumed or Carcass? Exhumed for me.
Death Heaven or Ghost Bath? What's the difference? Honestly, Death Heaven.
Yeah, I'd go with them.
Ghost Bath is fantastic, but...
I do like Ghost Bath. I don't care if I'm like a fucking hipster for saying that. I do like them, but...
Burzum or Zaster?
Burzum.
Maybe. Yeah, Burzum. I mean, Zaster. Yeah, Burzum.
Ooh, God is an Astronaut or Black Speed You Emperor.
Or Godspeed You Black Emperor, yeah.
Yeah, wow, I said that very wrong.
Godspeed You Black Emperor all day.
I'd have to go with God is an Astronaut.
Graveland. Not Graveland or Nocturnal Mortem?
Nocturnal Mortem.
Really? I love Graveland, man.
Really? Nocturnal Mortem? Oh my God, it's way more diverse.
I love Graveland.
Napalm Death or Terrorizer?
Napalm Death.
Yep. Terrorizer.
I just saw them live.
Yeah, Terrorizer only has like... Oh, what's that? What's their debut? World... I forget. But Terrorizer only has like one good album for me. Kits or Anoma Throt. God fucking damn it. I knew this would come up. I knew this would come up sooner or later for me.
Simply because I'm not as deep into Akitsa's stuff as I should be, I'm going to go with Anoma Throt because I own more of their stuff.
I honestly, I'm not trying to like avoid the question. I don't know yet. I really don't know right now for me. I don't know yet. That's...
Anal Cunt or Nasoon. Anal Cunt. Honestly.
Do you guys like Insect Warfare? Yes.
Oh, yeah. Sayor or Grimoire?
Yeah, World Downfall. That was the Terrorizer album. Thanks, guys. That's the good one.
Definitely Sayor on that one. Sayor Grimoire. Definitely Sayor.
That's a good one.
They were my
Both are great.
runner-up for 20, whatever the fuck. Mastodon or Dream Theater, is that even like something I should think about? Mastodon.
Yeah. Dragged into Sunlight or Mayhem. Dragged into Sunlight, come on.
Yeah, I was about to say. Brutal Truth or Terrorizer.
Brutal
like I just
Truth.
stated, I've never listened to either.
Oh, come in. Yeah. Yeah.
You like beer meat?
Yeah, I'll have a little in a sec.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Ooh.
I see some good ones.
Behemoth or Belphegor? I always thought they were like very closely similar.
Behemoth, though. I'd have to go
Yeah.
with Behemoth. Rotting Christ or Behemoth?
Well, that's tough because the latest Rotting Christ album is crap.
Yeah.
I hated Ritual. Like I've never heard such boring ritualistic music before in my life. Like every riff is just strum out 6 times. I mean, for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Ooh, Death Grips or Youth Code?
Death Grips.
I'm really liking what I'm hearing from Youth Code. I'm really liking that a lot.
I like their shit. But
Yeah.
Death Grips just has that connection with me now.
Yeah.
I just can't put anything above it.
Skeleton Witch or Toxic Holocaust? Toxic Holocaust.
Skeleton Witch, actually.
Oh.
I love Skeleton Witch. Forever Abomination, I think it was. Fantastic.
Yep.
Swans or Death Grips? In that case...
Swans?
Yeah, Swans, in that case.
Yep, for me.
Dark Tranquility or Bellacore?
Oh, here's a good one. Mutilation of Vlad Tepes.
Ooh, fuck you. Don't make me do that.
I'd have to say Mutilation just because it's a bigger discography, just because of that, I'd say.
Mutilation, yeah.
Die Light or Ghost Bath? Die Light. That's probably some of the best DSBM you'll ever hear is Die Light.
I'm gonna go with Ghost Bath on that simply because I haven't heard Die Light.
Oh, you definitely need to check them out. Die Light is honestly some of the best DSBM I've ever heard, ever.
I have heard these two. Life Lover, Happy Days, Happy Days.
Yeah, my girlfriend loves Happy Days, and they're doing a split with Dead Space.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit!
Yep,
it's gonna be good.
Yep, can't wait for that.
Hypocrisy or In Flames?
Oh my god, Hypocrisy! Oh my god.
Incantation.
Yeah, Incantation I'd have to go with.
In Flames or At the Gates? At the Gates.
Yeah, might have to go with them too. Even though both of the band's latest albums are not that great or good for that matter, I'm gonna have to go with At the Gates for that.
Cattle Decap or Suffocation? Cattle Decap.
Yeah, just because Trevor Ryan's voice is, even though I'm not that crazy about them, is very, very good. Kaladin Brood or Sayor? Kaladin Brood.
Yeah, Brood over Sayor.
Yep.
I've been listening to a fuck ton of Kaladin Brood lately.
What's your opinion on Liturgy?
Actually, don't mind them.
I think a big reason why people hate them or him.
Yeah, you I would say him.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Like those interviews are just eye rolling and cringy.
Oh, no doubt. But the music, I actually don't mind it.
Like, I mean, it's avant-garde, experimental, like type of shit. So it's not gonna connect to everyone.
It's not something that I would, if I were to ever show off a Liturgy record, I wouldn't be like, dude, check it out. Definitely check this track out. I'd just be like, yeah, I have this. I like it sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Dark Funeral or Black Funeral?
Dark Funeral.
Really? Have you ever heard of Black Funeral?
I've listened to a little bit of their stuff, and from what I hear, they just don't bring what Dark Funeral brings, in my opinion.
I'd have to go with Black Funeral. It's just more occult and evil and whatnot. Ooh, Arizmanda or Odes Manuk. I own both records by them, but
Arizmanda.
Yeah. I don't know why I even thought about that.
Oh, I missed this one. Shooter or Absu? Shooter for me.
Yeah, Shooter as well.
Leviathan or Lurker? Lurker actually. I love Leviathan, but
I'm gonna have to go with Leviathan just because Lurk of Chalice only has one thing.
Have you seen how expensive?
I don't understand that. All I see is everyone when they show it off. It's like, yeah, I just spent 150 some odd dollars. It's like, just please, can we get this damn thing repressed already? Like, I'm not in a rush to get it, but it's just like, how are people like just dropping like this big money like nothing for this fucking release?
Leviathan or Dragon of Sunlight? Dragon of Sunlight.
Yeah.
Pig Destroyer, Napalm Death? Pig Destroyer.
Yep, same as well. Summoning or Calian Brood? Summoning.
Calian Brood.
What? How? I'm sorry, but how can you say Calian Brood's better than Summoning? They only have one thing.
Well, simply because, Minas Morgul, I've heard Minas Morgul.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, but that's all I've heard from them.
Oh, dude.
That's all I've listened to.
Dude, listen to Oathbound. Listen to Stronghold.
I've heard Oathbound is what I need to go to next.
Yes. Oh, my God. Listen to the song The Land of the Dead.
I'll definitely give that a shot tonight. God.
I don't even want to call that metal. I just want to call that epic music. Like, seriously.
I can agree on it, like, that being labeled for summoning.
Yeah. Insect Warfare or Repulsion?
Insect Warfare, though.
Yeah, Repulsion. I mean, Repulsion's album Horrified's a classic, but Insect Warfare is a bigger discography, so I have to go with them.
9 Inch Nails or Tool? Tool.
I'd have to say like both even for that one.
If you could only listen to 5 albums for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh. That's tough because I need diversity. I can't have like these are my top 5 albums and they all kind of sound similar. So I'm just gonna listen to this genre for the rest of my life. It would definitely have to be mixed up.
I'd take
easily for me Minas Morgul. That's the first one, no doubt. Then Gods and Astronauts. All is Violent, All is Bright would be the second one. Anolothrox in the Constellation of the Black Widow, that's 3. Then, if Clipping ever released their debut on a physical format, which they need to do, that would be 4. And then, since I would want some noise, I'd have to go with a Purient release. But oh my god, that would mean I wouldn't be able to listen to Akitsa then. Fuck.
That'd be a problem.
Yeah, that'd be
really. Praise those guys.
Wait! I got an idea. I could just take the Akitsa and Purient split. There we go. I'm all set then.
There you go. Yep. Me, probably Wolves in the Throne Room, 2 Hunters. That's where I started. Got to bring that.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have to take Green Day's first full length. Well, not really a full length, the 2 EPs, but it's 1,000 hours. I'd have to take that because that holds a big place for me. Behemoth, Grom, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
How many is that? That's 3. This is hard.
Yeah, exactly. Because I need diversity. Like,
because I think I'm getting somewhere. Now I'm like, okay, now what about these guys? I can't go without these guys.
That's like an impossible question. I mean, look at me. I have like 600 records. That's impossible to only pick 5.
I mean, honestly, Landless Melting Sun, and I guess Burzum's Philosophium, and I'll just settle with those 2. I mean, I that's just literally no thought into it at all. I can't do that.
Fuck Pig or Anona Throck? I obviously I'm gonna go with Anona Throck, but Fuck Pig is still awesome. It's the little brother of Anona Throck, so I can't. So
I'd still say Anona Throck.
yeah.
Thoughts on Vogodynia?
Isn't that brutal death metal band?
It's like brutal slam something.
Yeah.
I've
like
heard
just,
it.
It's just over the top as shit.
It sounds like every other slam I've ever heard. Ever. All slam sounds the same to me. I'm not big on slam. Unless it's like... Unless it's necro torture. I don't know how many of you guys know about necro torture, but if it's necro torture, I'll listen to slam.
I mean, there's also Defeated Sanity, which has like a little bit of prog that makes it a little different. And Swine Overlord is kind of the same thing. But
I actually have, believe it or not, pull this out here. I've retired this flag because it's so fucking huge. But I have the Swine Overlord, whatever the fuck this is. The what is this? Parables of Normal Transcendence. Yeah. I have that, but I've retired it because it's so fucking big and I have nowhere to put it. I mean, the fucking Wage War one takes up the whole fucking bed. And then the other one in the living... I had to put one in the living room because it's so fucking big.
Oh, God.
It's pretty much a fucking rug. It's a wall rug.
Listen to Devouring Humanity. I guess I'll try it.
Dark Medieval Times or Stormblast?
Dark Medieval Times.
Stormblast.
Oh, boy. Nightbringer or Achilles? That's kind of tough because they both share the same member.
Achilles, though.
Yeah, Achilles or Achilles.
So I feel like Sean said it best, I like to think. Don't listen to this unless you want to have a semi-decent afterlife. Well, don't listen to this if you want to have a semi-decent afterlife. Bring Me the Horizon or Black Veil Brides. Wow. Believe it or not, actually, Bring Me the Horizon, man.
Yeah, Bring Me the Horizon. Just because they've changed up. I know they've gone like straight up regular rock now, but they don't have like the.
Have you heard this though?
What?
Their first EP. This is what the edge of your seat is made for.
No.
It's actually not bad.
Huh.
Not bad at all. And then of course, I mean, Count Your Blessings is okay because Pray for Plagues is, on that.
Yep. All right.
Korn or Mudvayne?
Korn,
yeah. I never really gave Mudvayne much of a listen. Thoughts on Christian black metal? Favorite Christian black metal record? I like that question.
I can't even think of it.
And Testor with their album The Forsaken would have to be mine.
To be honest, I don't even know any. That's bad. I don't even know any.
There's another one that I think you would really dig, and I can't. Their name's not coming to me, but they're like, I guess you could say the originators of it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the fuck you want to call it, black metal, white black metal, whatever. Which is kind of contradictory. Black metal.
That doesn't make any sense.
I can't think of their name. If any of you guys know who I'm talking about, please tell me, because it's bothering me now. Horde, yeah, Horde.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Jimmy Borgir or Cradle of Filth? Jimmy Borgir.
Yeah, Jimmy Borgir, at least, like their older stuff is at least a little decent.
Their first, one of the first black metal songs I ever heard was Sorgens Kamar.
Yeah.
Del 2. And I saw the video for that, and it scared the shit out of me. And Slayer, Death. What?
Yeah. Someone asked if I'm ever going to make an Instagram again. I don't know, maybe one day. But right now I'm getting all this.
I just made an Instagram.
Yeah, I'm going to have to ask you for if I ever get back into getting an Instagram. It's just, I guess right now I'm not in a rush to make it because I get like all my social media pretty much out of YouTube and Facebook at the moment. But I might get back into it.
Slayer or Creator? Creator.
Yeah, Creator. That's an easy one.
Oh, back to you. You said you don't think you've ever heard of Christian black metal band. Definitely look up Horde and Testor. Anything by Horde's really good. I think they only did one thing though. I don't know. I'm not well versed in it.
I'll have to look into it.
Someone asked Testor and the Forsaken, that album, I actually own that on LP.
Yeah.
It came warped. Fuck whoever did that. It came warped. So I put it in a vinyl press and now it's flat as fuck and I love it.
Someone asked about thoughts on Uvia. We talked about that like way earlier on in this video.
Sex or food? Food, kind of. I mean,
I don't know.
I used to think back in the day, like before I ever had sex, like sex was this sacred thing. But now that I've, 5+ years of fucking, I just like, I mean, I like food.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, food.
Boy. Technical death metal or slam? Technical death metal because technical death metal has ulcerate and slam doesn't.
Technical death metal.
Yeah.
Definitely. Most definitely.
Nails or Weekend Nachos?
Weekend Nachos.
Yeah.
Their EP Bleed is where it started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so long and just unnecessarily stupidly heavy.
Thoughts on the new Ulcerate album? I actually bought it. Very good. Actually, you know what? That's actually my favorite death metal album of the year. I can't believe I forgot about that thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I sent you a picture of that when I got it.
Yeah.
I haven't had it long.
Yeah, but that's easily the best death metal album I've heard so far this year.
You see, it's almost like it starts at one point and ends completely different from where it started.
Yeah.
It's like it spirals into something entirely, and I love it.
Yeah, they do a great job. Ulcerate. Nails are Full of Hell.
Full of Hell, actually.
Yeah, Full of Hell. The noise they add. Come on. Classic Ulver or Emperor?
Emperor.
I'm gonna go with Ulver, which is it's tough because Emperor did have In the Nightside Eclipse, but Ulver has like 3 albums where Emperor only has 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna side with Ulver on that one.
Definitely Emperor. I'm more familiar with Emperor. Death or Dark Throne? Duh. Dark Throne.
Yeah. Dying Fetus or Portal? Portal. It's not really something you can compare all that, but
I was about to say it's not really in the same realm of things, but if I had to choose, I'd go for Portal.
I'll never forget the time I saw Portal live. That
dude, fucking what's his face? Their front man is fucking terrifying, dude. I love it.
I know. Oh my god, I know he's gone through like a lot of like different costume changes. Like if you ever seen like Portal, like there's a video someone recorded back in like 1999 when Portal first started. Dude, he's got like this Gandalf hat that covers his face.
My favorite one my favorite picture of him is he's wearing like this rolled up thing around here in this black veil and this black mask, and he's got like the fucking.
That's the latest one. That's the latest one that I saw.
That is so
I saw him come out with that. I was just in awe. Like I couldn't say or do anything. I was just in awe the whole time seeing them.
That is so gnarly. Who is it? Phil Anselmo loves Portal.
Yep.
I find that so funny.
I know.
I find that so funny. No, they're a band that I really want to see live. Portal, I want to see Drive Into Sunlight. I'd like to see. I'd like to see Death Heaven, but
I've seen Death Heaven. Very good live.
I'd love to see Death Heaven live. Love to see Lamplos live, but I know that's not going to happen unless I fucking go to Germany.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, Fallen Solo is actually in a black metal band now called Scour.
I've heard it. You can tell it's him.
Yeah.
It kind of ruins it at that point because I've never been a big Pantera guy. Ever.
Revocation or the Faceless?
Faceless, seen them live. Great live.
I'd have to go with Revocation on that one.
The Faceless was absolutely fantastic live. Of course, they had their new vocalist, which is kind of a bummer, but I saw them with, what was that tour? It was last year. It was Rings of Saturn, Faceless, After the Burial, and I think there were more. Croesus, and Croesus was there, which is a local band, by the way. Those dudes are really fucking cool. If you like Born of Osiris, but maybe a little bit more on the technical side,
yeah,
definitely check them out. The dude, I was talking to the vocalist before the show, and I was like, "Yeah, man, what's up? Blah blah blah. You're okay? Gonna love to check out your shit, whatever." And after he got off stage, he walked up and he was like, "Here, take this," and he handed me a free copy of their CD. I'm like, "Wow, okay, you're really cool. Thank you."
Misery Index or Warm Rot?
Oh, Misery Index.
I really enjoy both, but I'm gonna have to side with Misery Index on that.
Misery Index, totally. I love Warm Rot, and I love, oh man, that new album. That's one of the ones I'm struggling where to put this year. I love it so much, but Misery Index as a whole.
Insomnium or Dark Tranquility? Insomnium. That's an easy one for me.
Yes, Insomnium, definitely. Dark Tranquility never really clicked with me.
Yeah.
I have their fucking, I think Sky Dancer. Well, I think that's what it was. I may be thinking about. There's so many bands that start with dark. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous now.
But I think a Sky Dancer. Take it or leave it.
Cryptopsy or oh my god, I forgot the hell to say the name. Necrophagist, yeah. Cryptopsy for me.
Cryptopsy, because Necro, but goddamn, let's just that band.
Yeah.
Sean's 100% right about them.
Yeah, it's just overly technical and shit. What's your dream tour? Well, it's gotta make sense, because I can't just say 3 bands that I'm like obsessing over, because Another and Akitsa playing together would make no sense. So it's gotta make sense. And mine has always been Portal, Evangelist, and Abyssal. If that ever happened, I will fucking cross borders if I have to see that.
Gonna jump Donald Trump's wall?
Yep. 10-foot higher wall. I'll do whatever it takes to see that.
See, can we treat it as a festival?
Or if it's a festival, like Maryland.
Then you can add a bunch of like different.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go too far outside the box, but I mean, you can kind of Drive into Sunlight, obviously.
Yep.
Mayhem, simply because I just haven't seen them. Lantlos, Wolves in the Bone. Carnifex, believe it or not. I really like seeing them live. And I love Carnifex.
I'm sorry, someone just asked partying or jacking off. I'm sorry, I couldn't. I had to laugh at that.
How do you answer that? Jacking off, I guess. I've never been the partying guy. If I drink, I do it here.
Yeah. I never cared for partying.
So I guess jacking off, but I mean,
yeah.
Where the fuck do you pull those two things from?
Someone asked Dream Black Metal Super Band lineup. To be honest with you, when I find out a band is a super lineup, I do not get excited, because how I look at it is that a band is special when they have their own bandmates, they have their own sound that they continuously work on. When you get this guy from, say Blue Task Nord, and this guy from Pest Noir, let's say, and this guy from another black metal band, it's like, all right, cool, you like all those bands for their sound, but, you know, now we're having all these different sounds and different ideas thrown together, and it's like that it might not work together. So when I find out that a band's a supergroup, it doesn't really make me excited or any more excited. So
that's one thing that disappoints me. Like, if I discover a new band, I'm like, fuck yeah, new shit. And then I look inside the jacket, and it's like, okay, it's just this guy from this band, this guy from this band.
Yeah, like, I mean, the one, like, supergroup that, like, wows me is Bloodbath. But...
yeah, I can agree with that.
But, you know, then on top of it, a supergroup, you're not going to hear them continuously make shit because they have all these other bands they're totally working off of. Like, for example, another great supergroup is oh my god, don't tell me I forgot the fucking name of them, please. Something Masquerade. Oh my god, please don't tell me I forgot the name of these guys. Something Masquerade. Something Masquerade. Oh my god, I'm gonna hate myself right now. I don't want to get up and look at my patch because I know I have it as a patch, but it's an avant-garde band. It's and it's like Something Masquerade. Why the hell do I have a brain fart right now? Yes, thank you, Diabolical Masquerade. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that. That band is awesome, but it's split up because all these other people are in different bands. So that's one thing I just never cared about with supergroups, is that they're gonna disband, they're gonna be on a hiatus. So I really don't care for supergroups ever. Thoughts on Maryland Death Fest 2017 lineup? I already did my thoughts about it. I'd go just for the grindcore sake and Aranzi Pazuzu.
I'm thinking about going this year. Like, seriously thinking about going this year.
Another thing that stops me is how they took away the park, the Edison lot. Like, I really don't know how they're going to do this. How they're going to have everything set up. It sounds like it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, I've never been to a Death Fest, but Patrick has, my boss, and he says that he told ever since they announced that they were doing away with that, he said there's no way it's going to be able to be as coherent as it's been.
Yeah, exactly.
With that going, he said there's just no way.
Like, the Edison lot, no lie, it carried at least 90%, and that's not an exaggeration, of the merch and the food and the bands and the fans were there. It was like 90% of the festival.
Well, see, I'm definitely going for the merch if I go.
Oh, dude, I'll never forget the first time I went to the first year in 2015. I was in awe, like a football field length of merch.
That sounds like heaven.
Yeah, it was.
It's gonna fucking make my wallet hurt, but
that's why I save up for like all year when I find out I'm going. And my God, if any of you guys look at my hauls, I splurge probably harder than anyone else.
See, I buy at least 12 records a week.
That sounds like me.
Sometimes it'll go over that. And plus this week I bought a receiver, a turntable, and like 10 different records that I have to fucking sit here and constantly look at them and be like, yeah, I love the music, but my bank account hurts and bills are also a thing.
Yep. Oh my God.
I just can't help it. It's an addiction. It really is.
Yeah, it honestly is. Like, like my latest record, which I know I'm going to spoil a little bit for you guys. My latest one that I bought that was very pricey, but I needed it. I got the compilation by Knockablitz. That, oh man, that Knockablitz, in my opinion, is what Intolertarian is trying to do. I feel like that's how I look at it. I'm starting to collect cassettes. Any tips? Don't lose them, because I hear that everyone keeps losing their cassettes. I don't know.
I haven't lost
I've
a
never.
single one.
Yeah, I don't know why people say that. I mean, if you treat them like shit or anything else that you don't care about, obviously you're gonna lose them. But I don't know. Get like obviously get a deck. Obviously, store them right, because they can be pretty fragile if you don't keep them right.
If anybody wants to, and I'm not panhandling for money, but if anybody wants to pay me, our record store sells like cassette shelves that are like can hold like 150 per shelf.
I'm gonna
If you
need that
want one of
soon.
those, if you want one of those, send me the money. I'll direct it to the store, and we can ship one, I guess.
I'm gonna definitely need that.
They're older made, but they're made out of really like solid wood. The shelves you can take out like each row and like adjust it. So if you want to put like a CD on display at the top and then the rest just cassettes, you can do that. We have black ones, red ones. I think we have a blue
nice.
one. It's pretty cool. That's what I use.
Favorite Black and Doom band? Bethlehem. All right, I'm sorry, but Bethlehem at one point had Rainer Ladferman. Right there, they're all set for being my favorite.
I'm gonna have to go with Bethlehem, but never mind Bethlehem. I can't think of anything that I like really better than in that field. Yeah. What now? I can't see the comments, but what?
No, nothing. Oh, fuck. If you were in a band, what genre would you be and what instrument would you play?
If I were in a band, now let me think about this for a minute. If I were in a band, I'd do vocals.
Vocals?
Because I'm in a band and I do vocals.
Oh, exactly. I was like, wait a minute, where are you going with this? You're in a band already. If I was in a band, what?
This was in my okay. I'll show this off. This was me before I cut my hair.
Oh shit! Wow, that doesn't even look like you.
I thought about that. I'm like, wow, why are you copying me, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, yeah, I had it down to like fucking shoulder blades at one point. It's fucking retarded.
Okay. Most boring black metal band.
Gorgoroth.
Yeah.
I like their album Insipid Satan, but other than that, it's just one after the other.
Yeah. What's that band that starts when? It starts with an N, like Nagaroth.
Nagaroth, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like them.
They're okay.
I mean, now everyone's saying that Gorgoroth's great and whatnot. Like, yeah. I mean, their older stuff, like I think the album's Pentagram. Like all the old stuff was, was raw and aggressive and whatnot. But it's just like, I don't know. I look for so much more than, just being raw and aggressive, and I just look for a little bit more substance than that. And that's all Gorgoroth kind of brings to the table now. And their last album by Gorgoroth, come on, that was not really that good. Their latest album from last year or the year before, I forget.
What was that? That wasn't the Bestialis Instinctive Species. Yeah, no, was it?
I forget. I totally erased the album from my
It was the
mind.
one with like the fire and shit.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Instinctive Species. I can listen to that one. And Sip It Satan's probably my favorite Glory Rock. If I had to pick one. I have the CD and I've been playing it a lot lately, actually. Pentagram, like you said, is good. Antichrist is good, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's not up there on one. Like, it's not really what I look for. I can appreciate the music, but it's not me.
5 black metal albums for someone to get for getting into black metal. For one, stay away from anything that has noise in black metal. For one, if you want to get into it, but
Start with Vlad Tepes.
yeah.
Start with Woodrow Island Seed.
Oh yeah, that's such an easy one to get into. I'm trying to think. In all honesty, I'm not gonna go with like the cliche ones like Darkthrone and Mayhem. I'm trying to think of like other ones. And to be honest with you, I think Pest Noir is a great band to start off with.
I mean,
if you don't mind like some of the NS shit they had in the early beginnings, that's an easy one. Falls of Raros, Panopticon.
Panopticon's probably I'd recommend them.
Or pretty much anything off of Bind Room Recordings. Anything off of that.
Yeah, they have a pretty solid discography when it comes to starter stuff. It's easy.
Like atmospheric black metal. That's the best place to go for because there's something about them. It's hard to like pinpoint. Maybe it's the fact that a lot of them use folk, but it just really stands out from everyone else.
Start with where I started. Wolves in the Throne Room.
Yep, that's another great one.
Don't start with Black Cascade though.
I would say the Black Twilight Circle too. I think it's a great place too.
What is that fucking band? Arismanda?
Yeah, Rismanda. I mean, it is a little harsh, especially their first album, The Vacuum to Infinity, but I think that's another great place to start off with. Any black metal band from Canada.
B-movie or Shrek? Shrek, I guess.
Yeah, Shrek.
Name of Death of Bruce Springsteen.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
I challenge anyone to make it even more undiverse. Or any more less relatable than that.
Arismanda. Okay, I must have been Snooze, question mark.
I don't know, when I see the Z, it just like fucks up like how I think I should say it.
Snooze is in like, what do you mean by snooze? Like smokeless tobacco? Confused. And SBM are on black metal.
On block metal, I think.
That's a way to say it.
I don't know. All right, on black. All right, sorry. NS, I guess.
Yeah.
Horror or sci-fi? Sci-fi. For me.
Yeah, sci-fi. Because horror's, I appreciate it.
I mean, if it's psychological horror, I'll think about it. Because psychological horror is in a league all of its own. Because that, to me, is terrifying if you can make it psychological and actually make me think about what's going on and make it uncomforting. But everything else that's horror is complete shit, in my opinion.
Like, I know a lot of people are going to come to me and be like, what about Freddy Krueger and, Friday the 13th and Michael Myers? I never cared for it. Never cared for it. I'm into the more demonic kind of shit.
Yeah.
When it comes to horror movies, I guess. Woods of Ypres, yes, one of them. They're a pretty good, easy one to get in. Start with. Sci-fi does make for great lyrical content. I will agree with you there. talk about your project. Project being my band's new release that we're doing.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't brought that up yet.
We're getting together almost every single day, demoing stuff. Because we took a small, I mean, it's not really a small hiatus, it's literally within the course of a few months. But for a minute there, we thought we were just going to stop the project in general. But we decided, you know what, we don't really want to do that. We've invested too much time, and we met a few people who were really good friends of ours. And they invested so much time with us, so much money. They saw something in us, and they've pretty much made this album happen.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got 5 songs that we've agreed on putting on the record so far. And now all we have to do is master it, send it off, press it, and then put it up for pre-order. Which,
and I'll definitely try to share that on this channel if that helps too.
That would help a lot. Yeah, because we're small. We really have barely any following, but these dudes that we've met apparently see something in us that we apparently don't. They're the reason we pretty much continue this project. And we made an agreement that if we're going to continue this, we're not going to do what we did last time. We're not going to half-ass it. We're not going to just slap it on fucking recording and go with it.
Yeah.
And we're pretty much digging back from some of the songs that we've written that we never released, and we're releasing it on this. And I don't know how you guys are going to feel about this, but yes, it's black metal, but there's a lot of experimentation going on. And by a lot, I mean shit you wouldn't expect to be in a black metal. A lot of instruments we're bringing in that are just out of the ordinary.
Thoughts on the metal community on Reddit?
I don't get on Reddit.
I don't know. I didn't even know there was even a metal community on the Reddit. And to be honest with you, I don't really want to be a part of like any metal type of community, because all it is just arguing and saying this one's better over this. It's like, I don't care anymore. Like I did, sadly, when I was like a fucking 16 years old or whatever, because I thought, you know, metal's my life and it's a lifestyle. You don't know me. And I'm just like, holy fucking crap, I wish I could beat the shit out of my old self.
See, I mean, every metal community, I guess, group, you could say I join on Facebook, and I'm still members and shit. The reason I don't really do it anymore is A, the notifications blow my phone the fuck up.
Yep.
B, it's either an argument or a dispute or somebody's disagreeing.
Yep.
Or C, it's just recommending a bunch of bands like, hey, have you heard this? Have you heard this? Have you heard this? Have you heard this? And then I have all this shit to listen to. I'm like, Jesus, stop. I would listen to so much.
I used to like a lot of metal pages on Facebook, and it's like none of it's like informative. It's like all I'm getting are these posts of like people who probably it seems like these people just got into metal, and it's like it's just so pointless. Like I'm off just trying to look for stuff myself than relying on these pages that show like nothing important to me. And it's like, then they'll probably show like Metallica or Megadeth or Slayer. That way they can keep all the likes and, you know, the shit going and kind of get them a little bit more relevant by posting about something everyone already knows about. It's just, it's so pointless now. I'm better off going in the metal archives and looking at all the related bands, all the bands on the label that they're on, than using a Facebook page any day of the week.
Yeah, I agree.
Do metal communities tend to be more elitist? Yeah, because I feel like these people know that if they say so-and-so genre or so-and-so band is just so bad and awful, that these people are just going to feel like, well, we have to say that because we're in this group now, and I don't know much. I just started, so I'll just say that too and agree with him. And that's what happens, because guilty as charged. That was like me when I first got into metal. I was like, well, it looks like I have to dislike this because this guy who knows more likes it. And I know that's really bad. Like, I'm not saying, I should get away with it because I'm new to it. It's still bad that I thought that, but that's how it is, and that's how it'll always be. So it's like, I just do yourselves a favor, stay away from it and find it or do it yourself, or do what I do as well and watch all these wonderful people on YouTube help out. All right, because there's a lot more better YouTube pages on here that show off music that do it way better.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's mostly 9 times out of 10 it's this fan base.
Who has the most cancerous fan base? That's tough. I'd say a lot of bands that started in the 80s and 90s have the most cancerous fan base.
I can agree with that.
Fan base
it's never
is like
a pleasant experience when it's dealing with them.
What?
It's never a pleasant experience when I'm dealing with the true people.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that. Thoughts on DSBM?
I like it. It's what my band started out as. It's DSBM.
Yeah, it's good. It's good when it's done right. I mean, there's a lot of bands that are just like, really one-sided and kind of like, it's just depression and sadness and I hate my life, and it's just like I can't connect with that. Yeah, Shining. And it's just like I need more substance. Like, make me feel like your life sucks. Don't just be like my life sucks because I feel I'm just a miserable person.
Well, when I listen to DSBM, I go to it for atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, and there are some
not
that are
because
very
I want to
good.
feel bad about myself or like
Yeah,
loathe. I go for the walls of noise and atmosphere.
yeah.
By the way, this shirt is so absurd. The back says, "Remember, kids, it's not across the street; it's down the alley." I think. Yeah, it's not across the street; it's down the alley. Why? I mean, I like the shirt. I like the logo. I like the front, but the back is that's really not necessary. Who's hyped for new Les Discrets? Yes.
Oh yeah, actually, Les Discrets. I actually got a record by them.
That was one of the first bands in the realm of like black gaze, I guess you could say, or like that ambient kind of shit that I ever listened to.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to them before I listened to Lamplos, and that's been a while.
Oh, the Metal Throne's here. The guy who saved my channel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Holy shit. I forgot that even happened, man.
Oh man. That was so bad. All right. Are you into technical death metal? No. Besides like Ulcerate, I get like apparently Portal is considered technical death metal to an extent, which I don't know how, but apparently they are. I don't know. But technical death metal for me, no.
It depends on what it is for me.
Yeah.
It all depends on what I'm listening to.
Yeah. Oh, Cryptopsy, I guess too could count. Some of their shit was.
How tall do you weigh?
Are you trying to ask like two questions in one?
I'm 6'2", and I weigh 145 pounds on the dot.
Shit. I think I'm like what, 5'11", 5'10", and I weigh like 173 because I've been like a lazy fuck as of lately.
When I straighten up, I'm 6'2", but I have a problem with hunching over.
Every fucking person does in this world. Everyone hunches over.
Like in middle school, it was so bad. I did like this everywhere I went. That was fucking retarded.
Why? You're short as fuck. Yep.
You are pretty short.
I'd say I'm like a little under average, I'd say.
I'd say you're right there with average. Everybody in my family's tall. My dad's tall, my brother's tall, my mom's tall. Everybody's fucking tall.
Raw black metal or noise black metal?
Noise.
That's tough because both are very insanely similar. Both have like god-awful productions.
Would you rather fuck... What?
Would you rather fuck Betty White or Hillary Clinton? I'm trying to think.
See, I want to say Betty White because she's been around long enough. She knows she could teach me some things.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Hillary Clinton would just knock me out and delete like 14,000 of my emails, and I need
Exactly.
some of those. I need some of those emails because they're confirmations for shit. So I don't know. Betty White would be pretty funny. Yeah, Betty White's pretty funny. Wyatt, thoughts on folk metal? I think a majority of it's very cheesy, and I don't know. I like when folk is like a secondary thing. I think that's when it's really interesting.
I like folk when folk is folk.
What do you mean by that?
I just like folk. Straight up folk.
Like Mustox?
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, I love a lot of, mainly neo-folk is what I have in my collection. Death in June and like London, the record that Sean showed. Really love that record.
Oh, what's the other like neo folk band that came out this year? Hex Vessel.
Hex Vessel.
Yep.
They're good as fuck.
Yep. Why? What if Hillary stole your channel?
She'd delete all your videos. You wouldn't have
Yeah, she'd be like, "Oh my god, all these 700 videos. This is a piece of cake."
Death in June is amazing. Yes, they are. I talked about my turntable video. I don't have any 10 inches. But if I ever get one, I'm getting that Death in June record that they have at McKay's here that I can't bring myself to pull the trigger on it. Cannot bring myself to do it.
Why are you going to cut your hair? I don't know yet, to be honest with you.
I might just shave mine completely to fuck off. I've really been thinking about it.
American death metal or Swedish death metal?
Swedish.
If we're talking modern American, if you're talking old school Swedish, that's how I look at it.
Oh yeah, okay, modern American.
Yeah.
But Swedish.
I'm gonna have to check out October Falls because this guy, Thus Spake the Night Spirit, keeps bringing it up. European black metal or Asian black metal? European.
Hear my dog?
It's alright. It's not like the fucking stream I had with Fred that the dog would not shut up like 50%.
I'd have to say European on that simply because I'm from Europe. Gotta stick with home.
As much as I talked about Asian black metal a lot, I still easily Europe still.
I think my girlfriend's mother's here.
Oh, lucky you.
Oh yeah. Woodstock, yes I have.
Yep. Sean was nice enough to give me a copy of one of their releases. Archgoat or Revenge? We already asked. We already asked that. Archgoat.
Is that even a decision?
Yeah.
I mean,
Cats or dogs?
dogs. Big dogs.
If it's a husky, then dogs any day. If it's a husky.
I love big dogs.
When I get my own place, I need to get a husky right away.
See, I'm stuck with a fucking wiener dog. That was her dog before. Yeah, I'm stuck with a fucking wiener dog.
Have you ever seen Christians react to black metal? If you're talking about the video, I think you're talking about. Whoa, that's just so fucking dumb. This guy's like, I've listened to blood metal before, and when I really got into metal, it was Disturbed, and I always thought the song wasn't Down with the Sickness, it was, oh, wow. I thought it was that, and all of them were like, whoa, that's really crazy. Like,
oh, the dog broke into my room. Let me go.
I'm surprised. My dog hasn't really barked that much rather while I'm tired.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna put him in the living room.
All right, guys. Here's a speed round for you. Hot dogs or cheeseburgers? Cheeseburgers any day of the week.
Okay, he's taken care of.
Yeah, Goat Whore is way better live. Way better live. Like, if Goat Whore released a live album, I'd honestly buy that. What kind of question is that? Would you rather listen to Chelsea Grin or live with a broken dick for the rest of your life?
I mean, I've seen Chelsea Grin live twice. Believe it or not.
Chelsea Grin, I guess.
I'd listen to anything if the other option was having a broken dick.
Yeah. I'd rather listen to the worst thing out there than having a broken dick. I don't know. Like, it's just music.
I'll turn on and listen to the radio for a full day if the other option was a broken dick.
Would you rather live in Chernobyl or FYE?
God damn.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, Chernobyl, actually, because that's got to be cool to be there.
Yeah, there would be no people fucking around with me.
Except for radioactive bears that wouldn't take your face off.
Yeah. It'd be like Fallout. It's like playing the Fallout game for real life. Would you rather listen to Limp Bizkit or spend the rest of your life advertising stormwater management facilities?
I mean, I'll listen to Limp Bizkit.
Oh, man.
Hey, hold on, where the fuck did Putin on a unicorn come from?
Yeah. I mean, there's Putin on
I must be missing something in this chat.
Would you rather run with the radioactive wolves or brawl with Fallout Boy fans in Super Mario Bros? Oh, that's the most randomest thing I've ever heard in my life right now.
I'm with some fucking radioactive wolves.
I'd brawl with the Fallout Boys because Super Smash Bros is my shit.
I'd fuck around and hang out with some wolves, man. That's fun.
I don't know. The radioactive could make you into a wolf, I guess. Oh, fuck. That was funny. Oh, come on, guys. Don't do this. Would you rather see Hillary take off Donald Trump or drink 2 cups of trash juice? Oh, fuck.
I don't even have answers for these. These are just great.
Oh, man. Ooh. All right, I'm going to try as best as I can.
Ghostly size of Scott Connor.
Woo. Okay.
It's an odd way to phrase it, but yeah, I'd rather, yeah.
All right. Fuck. No, you don't want to hang out with me when I get drunk. You know, I hate that. Caleb, I can't tell you how many times people want me to do another drunk video. That's never going to happen ever again. Because, like I've said before, if you guys seen the aftermath of that video, it went so bad. All right? My whole floor was blue, but it was orange that day. And all I can remember is, like, blacking out and then waking up just to throw up, then black out again. That's all that day was.
Would you rather sleep with Antichrist Kramer or Gwen Benton?
Oh, man. That's tough.
Antichrist Kramer, because at least he'll take charge.
I feel like he'd be quiet.
Iron Reagan or Toxic Holocaust?
Toxic Holocaust. Oh. Glenn would brand me. Yeah. Oh boy, would you rather have your fellow mailman shatter all your vinyl or live in the shadow of Andre the Giant who's listening to Sleeping with Sirens every night? I wasn't expecting the second part. Oh, fuck. My fellow mailman, though, man. Fuck.
The next one is pretty fucking quick and to the point.
I don't know if like the second one could count because Andre the Giant's dead.
True. Wait, is he fucking dead?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, come on. Andre the Giant's been dead for like years.
I don't know where the fuck I've been. I mean, whatever the Andre one, yeah, obviously. I got something that's pretty expensive coming in the mail that I don't want to give away, but it's over $200.
Over $200.
Over $200.
Can you at least tell me what genre it is?
Black metal.
I should figure. A majority of black metal.
Okay, I'll actually give you this. It's one of probably the coolest purchases I've ever made, and it's one of those absolutely unnecessary purchases that you do anyway.
Yeah.
It's over $500.
Ooh. It's black metal. I feel like you got an OG press or something.
You might be onto something there.
That's my guess, because only something that expensive has to be an OG.
You might be onto something there.
Oh, boy.
Would you rather watch Jeff Whitehead fist Farg's asshole or be locked in a cage with a gorilla? No, I kind of like to see that.
Why? What? All right. What is the worst purchase you ever made? The Leviathan box set. That will forever be my worst purchase.
I've actually got it right here.
Oh, what's yours?
Let me find it. This.
What's that?
State champs.
Man, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I sort of got it, and like they sent this to me free because I spent so much on one website getting a full discography of a band. And they sent this and 2 other extras, and I technically didn't really pay for it, but I still received it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it looks cool as fuck. Like the record itself, I don't think I've ever shown this off, but it looks.
That's just like insanely generic pop punk. Like that's as generic as you can get. State champs.
It really is. It really, really is. See, I like my pop punk. If I'm going to listen to it, I like more punk than pop.
Yeah.
These guys are more pop than punk. These guys are pretty much they're pop. I'm not even gonna read these would you rather's anymore. I can't.
Yeah, some of them are just fucking like I give you guys credit for like making this all connect together.
What the fuck?
What now? What now?
You might have to read this one.
Why? What? Which?
Would you rather have the great dragon of Smog
Yep.
plunder
Plunder all your
summoned-
summoning releases, or Smeagol impersonate Barbara Walters to you every eve as eels feed onto your toe skin?
How much random can you get?
Yeah. This is honestly some of the most randomest things I've ever heard in my life, and I gotta give it to you for that. I'd have to go with Barbara Walters because she'll ask me some cool questions. I mean, the eels part, like, I'm not that crazy about, but my summoning records, I can't risk that.
I don't have any summoning records, so. Well, no.
Toke or Immortal? For me, that's an easy. Yeah, Toke easily.
Old Immortal or just Immortal in general? But just Immortal in general is Old Immortal.
Yeah, that's what it would probably be.
Would you rather date Black Metal Werewolf or White Metal Rebellion?
Favorite Black Twilight band?
Rismondar.
Yeah, I'd go with that. And Volan's like a close second. Holy fuck. I said we would do this for an hour, and it's already been like 2.5. Holy fuck.
Wow. Christ.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of things that kind of like made it go by so fast is we kept doing this or that. This band or that band.
What's the most inconvenient place you got a boner at?
School.
Church. My dad I don't go to church, but my dad paid me $500 to work a spotlight for a Christmas play.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously. And I got a boner there.
What would you think of a band that worships Caladan Brood, which worships summoning, which worships Lord of the Ring, which worships what? Wait a minute. What would you think of a band that worships Caladan Brood, who worships summoning, that summoning worships Lord of the Rings, how does Lord of the Rings worship me? I don't know if you kind of worded that wrong.
I'm not even gonna try to figure it all out.
Well, I'm just trying to make sense of that one.
You saw that when I
said Oh. All right. Would you rather listen to Five Finger Death Punch or Mushroom Head, considering the fact that there's a shotgun next to your head? I'd have to go with Mushroom Head because there was a time in my life I really did like them.
Yeah, Mushroom Head. I can't stomach Five Finger Death Punch.
Hey, why? I have
on Record Store Day. We got 20 copies of a Five Finger Death Punch album.
Ooh.
2 years ago. Ooh. Guess how many we still have?
20. Oh, none sold? Wow.
None.
Because you want to know why people listen to Five Finger Death Punch are the people who like torrent shit. Honestly.
Black 7 inches or white 7 inches? White?
I like them mixed together.
I like white records. Oh, there's a Youngin' in the Way 7 inch that is white and black mixed.
Yeah.
Clovenhoof.
Yeah, they have 2 pressings for When Life Comes to Death. Clear and white, I'm pretty sure.
I have white with I have the marble one, whatever it is. I can't remember what it is, but I have that one.
I want to do an updated Battle Vest, but I haven't added that many patches. And when it gets finished, I'll do the updated version of it. I honestly want to get like a black. I want to get like a leather jacket, the black leather jacket. I know it's like, ooh, wow, why? That's just so original. And like, what I want to do with a black jacket, I honestly want to buy an oversized Rika the Unzen Gas Fumes shirt and put that for like the back patch of it.
Mm.
I would love to do that.
What's your favorite blind buy?
Ooh, Solstice. No, wait. Yeah, Solstice. Yeah, Solstice is Auto. I bought that just because I kept seeing on Instagram that it kept like being charting really high on like all these different countries. That was honestly my only reference towards that. I was like, you know what? Let's just buy it. I bought it, and I never have been so amazed at a blind buy before with Solstice Auto. That's easily number one for me.
Best blind buy for me would probably have to be Lantlos's album Neon, where I started. Blind bought that, and ever since then, Lantlos.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. What now?
Favorite vinyl format besides LP? If you mean music format, other than vinyl, probably tape.
Yeah, for convenience CD, for nostalgia tape.
I love the way it's tape. I love because CDs are still in that stage for me. Like, okay, it's kind of just boring. But
yeah,
with cassettes, you get to take it out, stick it into the thing, close it. You get to watch like the thing spin through the
deck. Yeah.
It's
again, the nostalgia of it definitely beats it out. It's almost like a fact.
Dalton Cult of Luna. I
have
one song by them.
Yeah.
Or one album by them. I can't remember what it was. But I haven't listened to anything else. And I like that one album, but it's been a while. Oh, favorite type of vinyl besides a 12-inch?
Like 7 and 10-inch, you mean?
7 and
lathe cut. I think that's awesome. Because it makes
I own a lathe cut.
I have one, and it's for the Saturnian. Yeah, the Saturnian Temple and Vampire split.
I've heard they're like, well, then that's got to be perfect.
Yeah, exactly. The surface noise that gives off. Never before have I been so happy about surface noise. And the Constellation of the Black Widow used to be my favorite, but now it's hell is empty. It's more epic, diverse, and better production. Honestly, I like both the same. They're like both my favorite by Nolan Throck.
I dig Poison.
What?
Poison.
By who?
Nolan Throck.
You mean Passion?
Passion. Fuck.
Yeah. I was like, Poison. Are you talking about that really gay glam metal band?
Jesus. Yeah, no, Passion. I really like Passion.
Favorite video game? Mass Effect. That is so easy for me.
Skyrim.
Oh, boy. I mean, you can kind of see it right there, the box set.
Definitely Skyrim.
The best split you can think of, the Kits and Purian split. That just... when I found out about that when I was getting into a Kits, I was like, tell me this is real, because that seemed too fucking perfect.
Shaped vinyl.
All right. We got like another 10 more minutes because my girlfriend's going to be coming home soon. She wants to get in this room. So we got like another 10 more minutes.
Shaped vinyl. Shaped vinyl is in...
I've seen...
I'm not sure what you mean.
Like, like Judas
I don't
Priest, for
know.
example, they have like a buzzsaw shaped vinyl. Monty, I think Motley Crue has like a heart shaped vinyl, stuff like that.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I don't have any.
I don't have any, so I couldn't form an opinion on it.
I mean, there's etchings on vinyl, which I think are pretty cool, but I don't have like a shaped vinyl.
Do colleges have sex party, or is that something the porn world made up to sell movies? Didn't go to college. I don't know.
Yeah, shaped vinyl does look tacky, I will admit. Like they don't, I've never seen a shaped vinyl like in good quality. Like the shaped vinyl of Judas Priest, like they have like a buzzsaw one that looks like fucking cheap plastic. Yeah, the Batman shaped one, like of the bat logo symbol. Uh, yeah, it's stuff like that. Just no. If I played RuneScape, no, it's not. Games like that are not for me. Oh, question for you, Caleb.
Oh, do you like Screamo?
Oh, Envy's in there.
Orchid, yes. Screamo, if you mean like in the realm of like some, I don't want to say gayer stuff. I feel like that's like, if you're talking like Law Dispute and like Touche Amore,
Yeah.
yeah, I do. I like Touche Amore. Don't care for Law Dispute, like Touche Amore.
Yep. One that I
in the
found, I
bands
don't
that
know
you
if
listen to, I do like Orchid.
one band that I found that you could call it screamo, but there's like grind and black metal is Diploid. Oh my god. You need to check out
Never heard of it.
Diploid. Everyone needs to check out Diploid right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Bands that made the weirdest genre change. For me,
Oh,
this one's probably mine. I was talking about them earlier. Bring Me the Horizon. They start out with like technical kind of deathcore stuff, like straight up raw deathcore stuff, and then they went straight to fucking pop. Like, what the fuck are they doing now? It's not even the same people.
I'd have to go with Samuel, however the fuck you say them. Like they were like a really good black metal band. Now they're like an industrial metal band, which when they play at the Maryland Death Fest, I was not thinking much of it. It's like, all right, we got like this older industrial band playing all their old black metal stuff. How's this going to work? And they killed it. But yeah, that was a really big change.
In Flames, no.
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 Death Grips or Necro? That's a good one.
Death Grip still.
I honestly like both the same. Oh, The Secret's fucking awesome. You don't need to tell me that. What?
Dance, Gavin, dance. Quirky, technical, post-hardcore. I'll have to take your word for that.
Just waiting on some more questions. Get like another
Favorite
couple more minutes.
Favorite band whose name
What?
starts with Necro? Necro Torture. Definitely.
That's tough because a lot of bands start with Necro. I would say I don't say I would have a favorite, but definitely check out my friend Fred's band Necro Scythe. That's kind of like what first popped up. Favorite French Black Circle band, Mutilation.
Yeah, Mutilation. Definitely. Well, no, I'll leave it at Mutilation, but there's another one that I really, really, really like. I think it's Belktree, something like that.
Oh, that's another good
Really
one.
love them. Really love them.
What do I think of the latest Alcé album?
Oh, I love it.
I thought it was actually really good.
I really like it. Really, really, really love that album.
Thoughts on
That's
gay
another
porn?
one.
It's gay.
Gay porn.
Yeah.
Hardcore jazz.
I don't even know if that's.
I see. I don't know whether to take that as like a serious thing and like look it up, or if this is like
It's probably a real thing.
probably.
Like, I got bored one time, and I'm like, let's just think of something really different. I searched up avant-garde folk, and like, I actually ended up finding like this. I forget the name, but if you search it up, guys, you'll find it first. If you put like avant-garde folk, there's like this singer-songwriter, Japanese woman, and it's like amazing avant-garde folk. So I bet it's real hardcore jazz.
Agawak or Droop. Agawak.
Yeah.
Thoughts on thoughts. Oh, this one's from me. I wanted to ask this earlier, but I saw that you are Romanian. If so, how does your culture find its way into Interstar, other than the name, of course? Earlier stuff, we do all the lyrics in Romanian. Culture-wise, I was only there for 2 years of my life. Was born there and then immediately adopted because my parents were in the 90s. I wasn't born in a nice area of town, so to speak, if you want to put it that way. I wasn't born in a nice place. A lot of poverty. So I was pretty much put up for adoption at like 2 years old. So I don't remember much of the culture. I don't really even know my parents' names or their faces or anything. Shit. But I've taught myself how to speak it. I've kind of learned a little bit, and some of the lyrical themes tie into Romanian folklore, I guess, if you want to call it. There's old stories that I've read and stuff that kind of piqued my interest in the earlier stuff. The newer stuff has really not much to do with it. But Intrastari itself, the name of the band is Romanian for the word sorrow. So that's kind of cool.
Huh. Did not know that. Good music for driving and sleeping. Solstice for me. Or anything dream pop if you want to do like sleeping. Anything dream pop is perfect.
See, sleeping, I love anything noisy, but
really,
it depends on that, and I can't like put on Totalitarian and go to sleep.
Now, for
but
me,
something that creates a lot of like a big wall of noise that can just kind of drone me out.
Then Purient's perfect for you. See, when I listen to noise, I just want to let you guys know this. When I listen to noise, it's not because I'm trying to be a special snowflake. And when I listen to noise, what I like about it is that when I space out, it really puts me in some other place that no other genre of music can do. And, you know, Purient right now is like definitely one that I've been like consistently going back to. But yeah, again, if I want to like space out to like sleep, shoegaze is another good one. Like I've honestly put on Lantelos a few times when I want to go to bed.
Oh, they're perfect for going to bed.
Yeah,
Neon,
exactly.
Neon is the go-to for sleep.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend their debut. I wouldn't recommend that because that's more aggressive. But Melting Sun, Neon, those are perfect albums. Now,
thoughts on Hawkwind?
Oh, what's that guy's name? Resbro? Oh my god, I can't even think of his. I feel like I'm saying it wrong.
Merzbow?
Who? Merzbow? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't like his stuff. And that's
I don't either. I love Full of Hell, but I don't really like it.
That's crazy because here you guys like, you know, I'm all into like I love a lot of like Japanese artists or Asian artists and whatnot, but something about him I've never ever liked his stuff. Any depressive black metal that infuses a lot of noise. There is one band, and I'm pissed off I forgot about it because Maxime Cardi actually talked to me about it. And oh my god, it's like it's not even depressive. It's just fucked up. But if I ever remember it, I'll have to talk. Fuck.
This isn't up here, but I just want to bring this up.
What?
Ever since you posted that video, I have been really digging the fuck out of Gnaw Their Tongues.
What video?
It was a video you showed one of the Gnaw Their Tongues release.
Ooh, I know which one you're talking about.
It was the most fucked up thing he's ever done.
Yep. Hold up. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Let me just get it really quick. But I know what you're talking about.
That is some serious shit.
Yeah, you're talking about this monstrosity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the most fucked up thing Maurice has ever done in his life. And that's saying a lot because he's in a lot of bands, but this is easily his most fucked up out of everything he's ever done.
Like, I've been listening to pretty much a lot of what he's done in that band and out of it, and what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. And the best part too, he started up Die Magie of Bertram again. He started that up again. But yeah, also Gnaw Their Tongues. Wyatt, do you like noise grind? Yeah, I do, but the only thing I know that is noise grind, like straight up noise grind, the only thing I know as of yet is Unholy Grave and Intolitarian. So if you can tell me more, please fucking do so, because I'm having a hard time trying to find noise grind. If you're asking, it's Gnaw Their Tongues with, oh my god. Yeah, All the Dread, Magnificence of Perseverity. Yeah, if you're asking about that, it's the most fucked up thing Maurice has ever made. Because it, like I've said before, it honestly sounds like it belongs in a snuff film. It's like it's the soundtrack to the deep web. I'll put it like that.
That's
honestly is. Yeah, it is. It's the soundtrack to the deep web. That's the best way to describe that thing.
Do you like salt? I like salt.
I mean, if I'm only having salt, no, but I like it on things.
Salt alone, no, but salted items, yes.
Does Anal Cunt count as noise grind? I just call that grindcore. I never found any like noise about it besides like the really absurd vocals and lyrics, I guess. But the Locust, I think that's a power violence band if I remember correct. The Locust.
What do you think of the One Man Noise Project? Hatred for okay. Moving on.
You got you there with that one.
Gaza, I like Gaza.
Gaza. Huh. The name rings a bell, but I don't know if I ever really truly listened to it for like a long period of time.
We have a dislike.
What?
We have a single dislike.
We have a dislike? Yeah, I get dislikes, which I've gotten a few questions about it, like, and I have like theories of why I get dislikes. One, it's maybe because I think it might be because of the people who hacked me, and when I got my account back, when the Metal Throne gave me the money, and I thanked the living shit out of him, and I paid him. But like the one thing they said after they actually gave me it back is don't forget to give us a shout out. Like that's the last thing they ever said to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly think like they're just like on me until I give them a shout out, which I kind of forgot their names, so I'm not going to. Other things, I want to say it's because people honestly think when I say everyone's favorite YouTuber who stutters and mispronounces, I'm bragging, which I'm not. If anything, I'm making fun of myself, telling you, hey guys, I can't pronounce and I stutter a lot, like right there. So I feel like it's just some idiots who honestly think I'm bragging about the fact that I'm an idiot. And then every now and then I think it's because I said something negative towards a band, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, it's just like how I look at it. These people are just dedicated to me.
I wonder why.
Yeah, like I honestly do. Like I'd love to know why. I'd love to know the people who dislike it just for the fact of knowing why. Because you don't. It's just they never tell you why, and I'd like to know why.
Gigi Allen, I like Gigi.
All right, we gotta end it soon, so we'll do like a couple more questions because my girlfriend's gonna be here within like just a few minutes. So let's end it. Should I do a top 10 crust punk band list? I might. I am gonna do a top 10 power violence soon, and I do want to. And I know I really haven't done that many top 10 lists lately, but I do want to do an Italian one, I did it. Well, I've done a lot. A Spanish one I haven't done, and maybe a Mexican one if I get back into it. Favorite Akitsa songs? That's impossible because I'm listening to them like nonstop. That it's like I really haven't like found my favorites. I'm just listening to them nonstop. But I'd have to say their debut full length because the second I'm not going to pronounce the names because they're all in French and I can't pronounce them. But the second song off their debut full length is Perfection because they go noisy, it's atmospheric, and the vocals are just like so experimental. Like they start yodeling and yelling. He goes, oh, like that's definitely my favorite. The second song off their debut full length.
Favorite album cover artist, Jeff Whitehead.
Max made a Cardi. And he fucking paints it with his blood.
Well, I was about to say, that dude does kind of... When you hear the phrase blood, sweat, and tears put into
he's just like, well, shit. He's just like, well, shit, I got to do it then. I really have to do it. All right. My girlfriend's already here. But, yeah, we'll end it right there. But, yeah, I'll try to do more live streams. And hopefully me and you, Caleb, can do another live stream soon because I know you want to do it with a few other people, which I'm really up for doing. But, yeah, I'd love to do it. So, yeah, guys, definitely check out Caleb's channel. I'll put a link in the description where you can check it out. And also enter his contest because, for fuck's sake, he's giving away Hatred for Mankind on vinyl for free. So I don't know why you would not want to enter that contest. So, again, everyone, thanks for watching, liking, supporting, and subscribing. You guys are the best. Good listens.